mainly Wii Sports. Like that was about it.
I think that's the issue. There's like a lot that people have missed out on. Oh my lord.
Yeah, crazy. Missed out on a whole generation. Didn't even play the Wii U, which is the Wii 2. That was the next gen Wii, but no one they marketed it so
Well,
badly.
that was the thing recently. Bloody was it a Wii U? A fresh Wii U sold recently?
Yeah, I just saw that.
I
Like a
was
brand
like,
new Wii U. I'm like, what?
what the hell?
I would actually buy one to be fair. So
I mean, I've got a Wii U, so
yeah, they're just a Wii that they don't have the back compat with the GameCube,
hmm,
which is the
yeah,
sad part. If they had that as well in the Wii U, fucking hell.
yeah. I think it would definitely been a lot more. Whoa, my camera's looking weird.
Right? Like,
My lord.
because I do admit, like the GameCube thing did make me buy a Wii.
Why does my camera look good? Is it my camera or is it just me? Or is it my lighting? It did, I don't know, something
Your
about
lighting,
it looks better. It
you're on
looks
par with this now. Like you're all fucking lit
I
up,
don't know
bruh.
what the hell's going on. Maybe it's the angle of the lighting, it's just
You
better.
usually you're in the dark.
Yeah, I don't know that or it's just I feel fresh from News 5 station live now. I don't know.
Station live now.
I don't know. I feel like I'm a news anchor. It's like, dude, like swipe. Breaking news: carjacker steals car while baby sits on sidewalk. I don't know.
I
Oh,
kind
bloody hell.
of. I want Mischief Makers to make a return
Hmm.
for the Switch or Switch 2, whatever the fuck they want to put it on.
Hmm.
I fucking want it.
There's a lot of games that should come back. I mean, Nintendo's bringing back the typical Nintendo games, but there's games that should literally just come back, like games that like have kind of been forgotten about a little bit. The fun games.
Yeah,
There's
like
so many of
Mischief
them.
Makers.
Like, there is a
Shake,
lot of games
shake.
that make it like really interactive with the system. Like that's what I liked about
just
like
to,
WarioWare
just
games.
think, the old games had voice acting for like 99% of Nintendo games.
Hmm.
Now they're hit and miss. Like they got it and they don't.
Yeah. There's either voices or there's no voices. It's like meow, 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 meow. Or not even that. You'd be lucky you even get that. And
Yeah,
it's just like you just see the thing up, and it's just text on the screen. So
I kind of wish like Nintendo went full voice
just
acting and
continue.
everything.
Like just exactly. Like they're putting the budget into it. The money's being spent. Like just have voice
Yeah,
acting for it. Like
they're too
why
fucking cheap, bro.
be lazy and then have no voice acting? Like come
They're
on,
too fucking
trying to
cheap,
not
bro.
pay their voice actors. Hire Bebob Snooker Bombs come in the
Like, why does no
studio
one
guy.
talk about this?
Get the janitor from down. Get the janitor. Can we have you come in for 3 minutes? Yeah, what do you want me to do? Just read this here. Sweet, done. Thank you. It's like Animal Crossing. That's just Animal Crossing to a T. Just and then you speed up just to skip half the shit. It's like it's just fucking gibberish
Stupid. Like
nonsense, or it just null and
them,
voids it.
them fucking days are gone. They're long gone.
Mhm.
I just found a perfectly boxed Mischief Makers for the N64 box. Everything, papers, everything. It's even in plastic
Ooh,
still.
that's nice. That's not bad.
$240 ain't fucking bad.
That actually ain't bad, honestly.
I would actually get that
Hmm.
just to, hey, it's box and shit. They even got the fucking cartridge still in plastic.
Yeah, you don't find that. That's pretty good. It's still brand new, like
Like, I mean, it's been used, but it still looks
kept it.
fucking untouched, and it's still in plastic. They kept the plastic.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
that was the thing with the Wii U. Like, there's that. Like, it's apparently there's just a warehouse full of consoles that just haven't
yeah,
been
because the
sold.
Wii U was marketed bad.
Hmm. Which
It's
is
not such a
sad.
Wii, just
So imagine what else there could be that's like that. That's just in a warehouse
it was
sitting
like
there.
going from the PS2 to PS3. It's just a Wii to Wii U. Like
Hmm.
they could have did it way better.
The Wii Pro, Wii U, is the U pad.
Because you can't play Wii U games on the Wii, but you can play Wii on Wii U.
Yeah. It's typical. But anyway,
Like
it's just one of those things. I know it's
Mischief.
crazy.
Guess where the Mischief Makers is?
Where?
Richardale South. Rochdale,
Rochdale.
Rochdale.
Rochdale South. Oh, that's not far.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's just there.
It's not far from me. Jeez.
It's like, I was just sort of like Rochdale, South Brisbane. I'm like,
Hmm.
huh.
As that is interesting. Someone's just got a copy of it, like
Yeah.
pre-owned, but then sealed, like
It's not
or
sealed.
semi-sealed, like all packaged, should I say?
It's pretty much it's complete. It's
Yeah.
boxed. Like it's all there.
Mm.
Even the cartridge looks fucking untouched. Like the
That's
sticker's not
crazy.
even peeling anywhere. It's just
Played once, didn't
perfect
like it, but
grade.
kept it. It's like,
Yeah, right. I wouldn't say I didn't like it. That game was amazing.
yeah. It just didn't.
That game was the box is not even. There's not even a bend in the box.
No creases, nothing like that. Damn, that's insane.
Like that looks so good.
My God.
230, 40. Like I thought it'd be a lot more than that for stuff like that.
Mm.
Considering the N64 stuff is fucking expensive.
Well, that's it.
Like I
'cause
look
it's
up
rare.
GoldenEye, like man, that's fucking cheap as chips now. Actually,
Well, since they've re-released it as well, like how many times?
even before it's fucking $40. Like,
Mm.
because everyone had it.
Mm. They just got rid
GoldenEye
of it.
box and everything. It's boxed $100.
Mm. It's box, yeah, packaging.
Probably the same person. Imagine this dude's just got a whole fucking like he's
Stash
like
of
the whole
game, yeah.
box
Collection.
fucking N60. Oh, the box is in the best condition. Ugh.
Not the best condition.
The box is ripped up. Oh, it's not ripped,
Oh.
but it's from Big W. Way back in the
Wow,
90s.
that is crazy.
That thing back then. Jesus.
Oh well. Well, I'll say, do you know what is in the best condition, Jim?
Yeah.
What's
Peter Rose podcast.
What's up, Beardies and Beardettes? Welcome back to another fine episode of the Beardy Bros podcast. No, honestly, I love it. It's so weird to
jumpers.
explain. Every time I'm just trying to explain this to
I've got
people,
marshmallow dust on there.
like just trying to plug it, kind of thing. Not really plug it, just to. Oh no, I'm just so. Oh no, it's just weird. I'm just so. This is one of the
Plug
things like I'm always chuffed about. I'm always proud about doing. Like I'm always fun. Like
Always
I don't know.
chuffed.
It's like kind of bragging a little bit, not really bragging, just excited.
I wouldn't say
like,
bragging.
it's just like it's like, oh yeah, I'm doing the podcast. Oh yeah, it's like, oh, what you doing? I got to do the podcast. It's pretty good. People mostly
This
get
is a smug
tired of
little
me.
podcast.
People mostly get tired of me saying it sometimes. But I'm like, yeah, it's fun. Oh, and then some people are like, oh, you make money
That
off
is
that?
what
Oh,
it is.
really? It's like, oh, why are you doing it if you're not making money? Because it's fun. Why not?
Not everything involves money. Like, fuck
Exactly.
me.
Like this is once a week. It's something to do. Sit down, chill, and have fun. Like it's a vent station. It's just a chit chat, whatever.
Yeah.
Like people just
Right?
get crazy, which bloody yeah, people can be crazy sometimes. Bloody
People are
Yeah.
crazy.
wild times. So got some beers. So that's pretty good. I'm drinking Heineken this week. Drinking good old
That is a
Heineken.
nice fucking beer, though.
Mm.
It's a bit expensive, but sometimes.
It was I bought a carton. It was like 51.
Oh, it's gone way down then.
51 for a carton.
Remember
so-
back when it was like 60, $70?
Yeah.
Now 50, like what? Maybe it was
Definitely, yeah.
made here then.
Probably
So I
most
thought it was
probably.
made in Europe or something.
I'm not sure.
Isn't Heineken from there?
New South is it's brewed in Sydney, but it
Yeah, but
is
wasn't it
owned by
before it was getting imported,
Amsterdam.
wasn't it?
Yeah, Holland, Amsterdam.
Yeah, but the price it was the extra $10-20. I think it was getting imported.
Yeah, and it was making a stagger because people enjoyed it, but it was too expensive. So then they established a brewery here that could brew it for them and then cut the costs, but still having the same recipe.
Yeah, because I'm guessing they opened one in New South Wales.
And it helped to save money because then it was the shipping cost.
Or they went to a big company and just say, "Can you make this as well?" And a change of deals.
Because I mean, I don't ever really remember having like the label like how it specifically says like Heineken
I
original.
always thought it was too expensive, so I just didn't drink it.
Mm.
But being $50,
It's not bad.
that's a fucking bargain. When you think about it, that's $2 a drink.
Mm.
People think that's too much. Like, you gotta pay $2 a fucking drink. You
Well,
can't.
that's exactly it. Like, speaking of that, I went to Oliver Tree last night, and
Is that where it was?
yeah, yeah. So I went saw that last night. That was at the Fortitude Music Hall, and just for a straight lemon lime bitters, it was $4 a drink, and then um
Could have just got two fucking cartons for that price.
Eddie had the vodka
Or it's a little
sunrise.
bit more because it's not too exact.
Well, just a vodka sunrise and just a vodka orange juice. They were $10, and they were in a smaller cup compared to the
Yeah, I don't get why they're
lemon
so
lime bitters.
expensive.
Like, I was like, fuck. And then he was doing shots of like,
Considering vodka is one of the cheapest.
mm. Well, tequila for a shot was $10. So I was like, is that almost like what you're paying for then? Because you're getting a shot of vodka into your glass. Is that what you're
A
paying
bottle of
for?
tequila's like $40.
Yeah, like, it's crazy.
Okay, probably the shit one for like 30 odd,
It
40.
was a nice brand. I can't remember what it was now.
Unless they're using
One of
them
the nice
like
ones.
a few $100 bottles, that
But
shouldn't be
like,
that
it's like
fucking.
if
That's
you
why I
go
don't.
out,
That's why I don't
it's
drink when I'm out.
expensive because you go out. It's like he had like a couple of shots of tequila. It's like, bro, the amount you could have had, you could have bought a whole bottle. You had like 3 or 4 shots. It's like that. You could have
That's
just
why
bought a
when you
whole
go
bottle.
out, you stick to beer because
Mm.
it's not too badly priced. Like $4 ain't bad.
Well, I think the Canadian Club was like, in a can was like $13. Yeah,
Well,
it
just the
was.
premix can you get from like fucking BWS and shit.
Yeah, I think because they're looking at the price, because he bought himself a shot, and then they bought me a can of fucking Canadian Club Dry, and it was like $23. I was like, what the fuck? A vodka
13
orange juice
fucking
was cheaper.
dollars.
Like,
$13 for a CC.
yep, that's half the price of a 6 pack.
Fuck.
Because a six
Yeah,
pack's
consider
like
that's only
20.
$30.
Yeah,
49. Wait,
and
I'm
well,
gonna.
I mean, because we went out. It was me, Eddie, and me missus went to Oliver Tree, so I ended up buying her a few drinks.
Oh, so Eddie did go. Hey.
Yeah, yeah. It was funny too
Yeah,
because
a
we did.
six
Was it?
pack is $29.50.
Mm.
And they're selling just one fucking drink for
Which they would have
nearly
gotten
half
cheaper
that.
too because
Bit
they're
over
a liquor
and a half.
seller. They buy things in bulk, so they sell things. They get it at a cheaper price anyway, and then they're selling it for like 13,
It
10,
better
13,
be a
20.
premium because even the premium, just one premium, is 10.20. Like that's fucked.
It's wild how much these places charge for drinks. Like, why can't I just? I mean, I need to get like a RSA and license stuff like that, but I
I
could just
just found something.
open a
A
bar.
2 liter Canadian Club for
Yeah,
$224. Big fucking.
that ain't bad.
It's Spirit Essence Hulk
Spirit Essence.
bulk homebrew flavoring.
God damn, that's
I
crazy.
thought it was like what? So many CCs now. Canadian Club Soda and Lime,
Mm.
107 for a
But
pack
no,
for a box.
yeah, no, it wasn't bad the show
That's
though
crazy.
because we had Swaco come up first.
Who? Swaco.
Swaco. He was
Never fucking heard of him.
headlining for Oliver Tree. He ended up actually getting down in the crowd and created a mosh pit, which was friggin' hilarious. Being a headliner.
I, 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 I put in Swaco and I put in Sway Control.
Yeah, Sueco is how you spell his name, but it's pronounced Swaco. I call him Suko.
There, that's how it's spelled. Suko.
Yeah, no, but he pronounces
Or
it as
or
Swaco.
or or Seiko, like
Yeah,
Swaco.
he's like he pronounces himself as Swaco. It's like,
Never heard of him.
okay. He had that one popular song which was fast. It was on TikTok, so that's what got him.
Oh.
Yeah, really got him somewhere. He's like
Yeah, because you search his name and nothing really pops up. It's about other things called Swaco.
yeah. But no, so he headlined that and he created a mosh pit. It was pretty cool, fun to watch because I was up on the balcony looking down, and there was intermission, and typical Eddie, it was like, I'm going outside for a smoke.
Cool lady.
Yep,
Oh
cool.
no.
Mrs. like, yep, I'm gonna go to the toilet while waiting. Yep, cool. Fucking she comes back and I'm like, you've come back before Eddie has come back. Where's Eddie? And then as Oliver Tree's like getting prepared to come on, I get a text off my phone going, bro, I'm down in the mosh pit. And I'm just like, I look off the balcony and there's Eddie because he had this pink hat on. and this hot pink hat with this, and you could just see him straight down. Just look, there he was. Like it's like, where's Waldo? Boom, there he is. And I was just looking at him, and he's looking around, and I'm like, dude, I can see you. And he's like looking around, going, what? And for like the whole setup for like 15 minutes. 20 minutes maybe before the actual start, like Oliver Tree came on. It's like I'm taking photos of him from the balcony, and I'm like zooming in on him, and he's just like trying to figure out where he is, and he was talking with people with him there, and he was trying to triangulate with them, and I'm like holding my can and sending photos, and I'm like, and he couldn't get the hint. I'm like, look for the can, and he's like, what? And I could see him looking at his phone, and then looking up, and then the phone, and then looking up, and then showing the other person the phone, and then they're looking up, and then looking at the phone. I'm like, look for the can, and then they both look up, and I've got my hand in the air with my can, going, whoa, and he's like, ah! And he finally saw me, and him and the people he was standing with were like, yeah! And I'm like, fucking hell. Then I sent a photo of him looking at me. I was like, zoomed in again and took a photo. I'm like, but yeah,
Classic Eddie.
I just kept sending him photos of like, of him like looking at his phone and looking around and like just everything. I just kept sending him, just like, and he was trying to. It was just hilarious. And then I moved to another
So he's
spot.
like just vanished, and then suddenly he's like, must pan.
Yeah, and I think he said later that he was trying to see if we were going to come down, but I'm like, Al doesn't do well with crowds as it is, so she wasn't going to come into the mosh pit. Like, we had a good spot up on the balcony to a point, and it wasn't bad. Like, we could see the stage nicely, and yeah,
Right.
the experience was good. Like, when it started, it was kind of funny because I actually took a video of it. Um, but as the whole like lights went down, everything started playing. You see everyone pull out their phones, and you just see the sea of crowd like with their phones out
No.
recording everything. And here I am, like semi doing the same, but I'm like recording them because like you could just see everyone just like,
That's what like a lot of bands have called that out
yeah,
because they're not watching the show; they're watching it through their phone. It's like
yeah.
they're watching it through the.
But it was a good performance because it was like it went for 2 hours. Like his performance went for
Oh,
two
for
hours. So
with everyone.
Swayco was a 45 minute, and then Oliver Trees was 2 hours. And it was like a
Yeah,
how
'cause
he did
he
his
was the main event, wasn't he? So
yeah. So but how he did his performance, it was like watching not just a music gig, but actually like a stage play almost. Like he had the music videos play behind him on screen. He had the band in front, and he had him in his costumes changing. Like he changed for each part, and he like had like the act playing with the video and stuff like that. And it was like a movie almost, like watching a movie stage play like play out for the performance. It
like
was
thinking Broadway, but just Oliver
yeah, it was like this weird
Tree.
thing because like his music videos were all matched together, and ended up being that he created this story where his stuff that he started with first, like his first songs he wrote and the videos he recorded, were part of a story that actually happened later, and the later stuff he's been filming and releasing is the start of the story. And it's like this whole like these music videos tell one big massive storyline, and it's just like, bro, that is like creativity. Like you got a point, and he like did like a George Lucas, and just fucking here's this whole story arc, and you see
Right?
all these characters and all the music videos like transition, and each point telling a story as it went through. And I was like, that is like art right there. Like that is what you should be doing as an you are an artist. You're not just music. You are an artist. You know,
Right?
use that platform, and that's what he's doing. He's one of those that is actually using his
Yeah, because music
platform to
is
create.
secondary thing, isn't it? Like he's more
Yeah,
of a, as you said, an artist. Like
yeah, he's a stage performer. Like he is a performer. Like he grew up from basically knowing a lot of circusy stuff and being a clown and stuff like that. Like that was he like being stunt, you know, doing stunts and being creative and
I
like the
don't know
whole
who the
stilts
fuck he even
thing.
is.
And yeah, he does a lot of stilt work and stuff. And he even had on stage too. Like he had one of his outfits and he was wearing stilts and stuff. And it was pretty cool. Like just everything was just dope. Like it was really well done. They had Supercomputer, which were the two dudes wearing computer screens. It was kind of like a It was kind of like a parody of like Daft Punk almost. But they were cool. They had their music, and there was a little Ricky, which was an alien character he has, and yeah, it was just cool.
Oh, he's only a new to music, is he? Like 2017.
Yeah, basically, he's only recently gone into it from TikTok. He'd been doing stuff like he'd been kind of like a YouTuber making content, just having
Mm.
fun, making stuff, and then he did his music, kind of like did some videos for like stuff, some songs and stuff, and they never really took off. And then somewhere along the line, they kind of just hit, and then I think he said something about he ended up being on MTV or something, and did something there, and it just
That's what I
all
mean. It just
the ball rolled.
bam.
Yeah, the ball just rolled perfectly, and he just the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, the next thing, and he makes fun of everything, and he makes fun of the industry, and that's kind of the funny part. Like he mocks everything. It's just because he's an artist. It's all parody.
I can
It's
tell just
all
by the look of him that
fun.
he
It's
does
just
that.
yeah. So it's all about
A fucking
performance.
bowl cut with the long.
That's it. Like it's all
Oh,
performance. It's all part of the act. It's all part of the character, and he loves being a character. Like everything he does is all in character. There's not much like truth really know of him. So it's yeah. Like at the end of his performance, he was like, which I'm assuming he's gonna maybe do it for each. I don't know. It was very weird because he's born and raised in Santa Cruz, which is in America, of course. But like,
mm,
I don't know whether they're gonna do it to each performance. But he had like this weird moment in the show at the end where he's like, I don't know, like it's hard to take him real because he does everything he does is quite fake. It's all part of the act, but like
yeah.
he can portray it so well. And at the end of his performance, the whole thing goes, thanks Brisbane, it's good to be back. It's like and he's going about like, I wanted to bring the tour here first because this is my hometown. It's like I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, he's like, this is why I wanted to start the tour here because it means so much to me, and like being here is like this is my hometown, everything like that, etc., etc. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what's going
What
on?
is it at every show?
That's
He
what I want to
says
know,
like
like,
that.
if he does that, or if it was just that one show. So it's like, is he going to be like, what is it, Sydney's like, it's good to be back, this is where I wanted to come
All
here,
right.
Sydney was my
Well, didn't Eddie
hometown,
say
like,
he was going to all of them or something?
no, he's
Or
not,
the
he
Sydney one?
didn't end up going to that, so I think he may have got his tickets sold, like, resold his tickets, or he
Oh,
just gave
yep.
up and just lost the money. I'm like, that's kind of rough, though, that's forfeited, like, a bit of cash. So, like, $90 a ticket. But, like, it's just weird because the Brisbane
Ooh.
venue was a smaller venue, while Sydney and Melbourne, stuff like that, were actually, like, at bigger halls, like, bigger
Yeah.
things,
It's
which was
because they
strange.
got bigger
Mm.
spaces.
So it was interesting. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
because
just
Sydney with that the Opera House, right?
no. It was somewhere else.
Probably like an
From what I'm.
amphitheater then or
Mm.
something.
So yeah. So it was
Yeah,
just
where
weird.
Melbourne's got like an amphitheater thing as well, I think. Like
Yeah,
a
something like that.
massive fucking
Mm.
space.
And that's it. Because our next big space for up here is the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. So and that's where I'm seeing Joji at. So
I thought they would have used the football stadium because that can hold a lot of people.
yeah, no, they don't really do. They have like actual entertainment centre like for music and stuff like that. They don't
Oh,
really
yeah.
use like those stadiums. If they don't need, they don't.
I wonder
Yeah,
what
if they need to.
Melbourne uses then.
It'd be something. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he does that at all his performances because he's like, because it was weird because he's like, I've got my band here with me that they're all local boys. He goes, we've got this guy from Toowoomba, this guy's from like freaking Gold Coast, this dude's from Gympie, and then he made a joke and he ripped on Gympie, and I was like, that's kind of funny. Like, yeah, he actually like had
Yeah.
a full thing where he ripped on Gympie, and like it was weird. I was like, he's either really good at his character acting, and he's like really does his research, which he does said he does prepare for things. Like he really sets up the performance. But it's just I don't know it really makes you feel like believe almost that he's from Brisbane. Like I've never heard it before. I'm like that doesn't seem right with his character. But like it almost made you feel like it believable. It's like wow that's crazy. It like got me confused.
How's
Like
he in two places in one day?
where is he?
October 14th, 6 p.m. in New South Wales. October 14th, 7 p.m. in Queensland.
They fucked that up. Yeah, because it was yesterday the 13th.
What? Yeah,
Yeah, they
because
fucked
the
it up.
Vic one's, Melbourne one's in Festival Hall, which,
Mm.
oh, the fuck that is.
It's supposed to be quite big. I think that one is. I think it's not.
Festival Hall.
Don't know how big it is.
Holy fuck! It can hold almost 2,000 people. So
Mm.
yeah, pretty fucking big.
Yeah, that's pretty big. And that was it.
Yeah, I've
And,
never
yeah.
heard of it.
It was the other, and it was like what earlier in the week was I saw Weezer, which was good. That was at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre.
I know you've been sending me the. I was like,
Weezer.
oh yeah, Weezer. Yeah, you sent me the picture of that.
Regurgitator headlined for Weezer.
Yeah, right.
Mm. And the day before,
Are
when they
Weezer still
did that,
going good or?
yeah, they were good. They were good.
Because you barely hear from them at all now.
Mm.
Like there's nothing.
Well,
I
that's
think
it.
they're just touring
Well,
now.
they toured with because they talked about when they came out because both Regurgitator has been touring with Weezer for this tour through Australia, and they said that the day before when they performed, did the thing with Kiss, so they actually headlined for Kiss. So you had Regurgitator,
Who did we?
Weezer,
Oh,
yeah. So you had Regurgitator perform before Weezer, and then Weezer performed before Kiss.
and then Kiss just blew everyone the fucking way,
Yeah,
as
and
of course.
it was like that was an experience to be able to be like headliners for Kiss. Like,
I, you know, since when were Weezer known as Goat Punishment?
what the hell?
From 1998 to 2000, they were known as Goat Punishment, and then in 2022, Goat Punishment.
What they like? Their music is played as ghost punishment.
Goat Punishment, yeah. What a name, Goat Punishment. That was Weezer.
What?
It's just it's used by Weezer when playing small, semi-secret club dates.
Oh,
Goat Punishment.
they used a fake name. That's cool.
It's so they don't know who's in there. Like,
Mm.
I think it's because it's a secret club. It's just you get anyone. You just don't know who it is.
So tickets wouldn't go mad, sold out.
But
Just
Goat Punishment, like,
that's hilarious. And what a name.
what the fuck?
But yeah, no, yeah, I sent you the photos for that, and I sent you photos. Did I end up sending you the photos for Oliver Tree? I didn't, did I?
Yeah, that
posted,
was last.
I
Yeah,
posted
sent them
them.
last
Did
night.
I send you some or did I post
Yesterday.
them?
You sent them.
I did send you
You
some.
sent some, like 3 or 4.
Yeah, I couldn't remember.
I think.
I was posting to Snapchat and my Facebook story and just posting all over the place and a TikTok video and.
I only know like one Weezer song, and that's it.
Mm.
And it's one that everyone knows.
Which one's that?
So fuck, that song's annoying now. Like, do they even do that live
Yeah.
now? That song's fucking everywhere.
They do it all their main songs basically for their. It was good. No, it was definitely an experience. Like it was really cool. So I'm definitely looking forward to Joji in next month.
Right?
Definitely curious
Next
to see how it's
month.
gonna go. Yeah, November.
Ooh.
That's back at the back. So that's gonna be pretty
What?
good.
Crap, Weezer did an album 2021.
Hmm. The song from that played in Fortnite. Yeah.
Of course it does.
Oh my god, it's the song from Fortnite.
You imagine if they actually said that, like, we're gonna play the song from Fortnite.
Oh, it was pretty good though, because they talked about like on stage, he actually performed one of his songs when he said he gave the little backstory about it. It was when he did the Apple promotion. He does an Apple promotion song they did for and he played that. He played the full version of it, and he had a little backstory to it. And then he did another song where he talked about like all these different songs which were based on like what the stories were based on, like the backstory behind them and stuff like that. And I was like, that's cool. Like,
Right?
actually like was very inclusive.
At least there is a story behind it, not like just
didn't like most bands where they just come out and
Just
they're just like
that.
playing songs and just like and they do their set and they're like, all right, we've been here, bye, and then everyone's like encore, and then they come out playing and then that's it. Like he was actually talking and telling stories, and like I like that when people like get involved.
But they're not as random as long as bands who just play their things and
That's what I mean. Like band, it kind of does get a little
like
bit
you got Kiss. This is their 50th year doing it, and they don't have to say all that. Like they
no,
just
but they do
get
it.
on,
It's
do their
cool.
shit, and leave. Like
Yeah, but like some bands will do it though. Like they like to
yeah,
include the crowd. Like it's like and that's like Oliver Tree. Like he really thanked the audience. He goes the real entertainers are you guys. Like without the crowd, he wouldn't be where he is. Basically,
that's every fucking band though.
like it's good. And that's it. Like with it, and it's good that they acknowledge. Like it's good when you acknowledge that because you wouldn't be
that's
there.
every performer,
You
band,
wouldn't-
fucking artist.
You wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for your audience. Like, and some of them are just so
Nope.
take it for granted though. There's so many performers that are just out there, just arrogant and just be like, "Fuck yeah, I'm doing my thing," and that's it. And they don't really thank the audience. Like, you need to be grateful for your audience sometimes. Like, you wouldn't be there where you
Yeah,
are.
you wouldn't have all the shit you have. You wouldn't be doing these fucking stadium tours. Well, I wouldn't call that stadium tours, but like doing your shows or
Yeah,
like stadium tours are fucking massive.
like that's it. I was like Swako when he finished his set. He's like, "If you can, go to the merch store and buy my merch so I can eat dinner for the week." He's like being a smart ass about it. He's pretty funny. Like he was just like making it hilarious. come out. And again, like he was like the fact that he got involved and jumped in made a mosh pit and got the crowd pumped up, and then yeah,
I wonder who actually believed that though.
was that he needed
He
food
wouldn't
for.
eat if they didn't buy any merch.
That's it. Oh, but it was just weird. Like it was good. It was good though. Overall, it was good. But yeah, it was just weird. There was some weird stuff that happened during the night. Like people, there was just people that were just trying to, where you sit and just try and watch. There was just people that were a bit arrogant, trying to get around, and then there was one dude that got a bit touchy handsy, and it's like that was very weird. Yeah, he got a
Well,
bit.
as in like fucking inappropriate or
Yeah,
fucking
well, I
just
kind of
what
just
the
like
fuck?
walked by when he walked by, like hands on the shoulder, a bit too long, and like kind of rubbed down across the back, kind of thing. And it's just like, and he did it to me and my partner, and it's just like this is just weird.
Fucking hell, that would
Just
have been
hands
awkward.
on, yeah. And then yeah, it was just some people are just so weird. And then where we were standing, the people in front of us were just standing there watching the show. It's like, do
That's what
you
you do though.
even like the music? They're just standing there, like literally not getting involved. Not they're just literally just standing there, just like.
Maybe it's the first time there.
And then
Like
I
first
don't
time
know,
hearing
it's
them, seeing
weird.
them.
Like it's
Like
just if you know the music and you like the music, usually that's why you go to a concert.
because a lot of people are there because of a friend or something. Like
Yeah, it was just this couple, and they were just like, it was so weird. And there's this one like with the chick, they're like the music going on, and you're like, there's the bass, so you're like doof doof doof, like you get the rhythm, so you flow with it, and the bass is playing, but she's just at her own pace, just going like out of beat and everything. Like she's just like head bopping along, out of beat, out of rhythm, like own pace. Everything was just like made no sense. I was like,
they're doing their own thing,
are you even listening to the same song right now? Like,
and you find out it's got headphones in or their own
yeah, it's
music.
why even come? Like, they just seem so disinterested. Like,
That's
it's
what I
just
don't get with concerts. Like you see them on YouTube and that, and people just like,
stand there, just like. And as for me, when I was up on the balcony, I'm just looking around.
or they're that fucking high or drunk, they're just like,
Oh, well, I could
ah,
smell weed. I literally could smell weed in the joint too. Like it smelled pretty strong. But like
yeah.
he's trying to get everyone pumped, and he's like, "Everybody, let's jump!" Or like, "Everyone, get your hand!" Like people down in the crowd, had their hands up, swaying along, and then people up on the balcony. You
And
just
then I was
look,
like,
and people just like on the one side of the balcony. I couldn't really tell anyone around me, but look, I could just look across the other side of the balcony, and people just there, just like. It's like, everybody wave your hands in the air! And there's like the one guy or two people on the other side, and you're like, yeah! And everyone else is just standing there, staring, blank stare, just absorbing the show. And it's just like, what the are you not going to be involved? Like,
I mean, they don't
I know,
have
it
to,
just
but
it just felt like they were just like not watching the same show. It almost like they were just NPCs and they were just there to fill space. Like it was just a
you fucking
void.
NPCs.
They're just. It's like, okay, if you're there just to listen to music, do you need to really watch it? Like, you could be standing somewhere else and let someone that actually wants to enjoy it get a better view, or, I don't know.
I mean,
I know it's weird.
up there, apparently just a good fucking view. Like,
Yeah, because I had, like, peeked my head around. I was kind of thankful that there was a dude with some kids in front so I could, like, see through the gap. And I was like, it wasn't just adults, like, in the way. I was like,
I
it was good. And they left,
always think
actually.
of Family Guy and that were just like, and then
Mm.
just sit back down like,
Get down. But yeah, so it wasn't bad. No, I liked it. Good show. Um, but yeah, no, I definitely enjoy. Oh yeah, it's nice, but it's nothing I'd always be doing. It just happens to be that I've been
no,
going out recently a lot, so it's not something
right?
I'd always be doing though.
It
But
still
yeah,
sucked. Like, I would have liked to see Kiss on their last show here.
I know I would have. I don't
Muse
know.
was there. I'm like, you fucker.
Mm. He went. He was lucky. I'm
You went to
surprised.
Sydney. I'm like, I would have went, but
Yeah, you really
I
gotta.
was sold once I saw that grand final performance. I'm like, that would have been so fucking good to
Yeah, I know.
fucking
It was Kiss
see
though.
him.
Like it's Kiss, so you got to make that decision up. Like it's
Man,
Kiss.
I've never been a Kiss fan, so I just didn't think about it.
Didn't think about it. Yeah. No, I've always kind of been, but it's just
I
like
only know like maybe three. I don't know three of their songs.
having to try and travel and all that shit. I was like, eh. It's like
The tickets are $40.
they were pretty reasonable. Yeah.
I was like, ooh, like I would have
Yeah.
fucking done it
It was interesting.
in the one day. Just go there and go back on that night would have been fucking easy.
Mm. But But yeah, no,
Now
it's
you only get
just
to see him if you go to the other side of the world.
mm,
'Cause- no, the tour ends like they they retire end of this year.
mm, which is
They
only
got
like
like
what?
another month or two of shows, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's
there's no more
crazy.
Kiss.
They're actually done and dusted. Like they're actually finally putting up the makeup.
Well,
Well, maybe not the makeup, eh?
in like 10 years, they're like, let's do it again.
They're getting old. They are old. I'm not saying they're getting old. They are
They're in
old.
their 70s. Like,
Yeah, it's
been doing it for
crazy.
50 years. Like, that's a long ass time.
Ah, everything's aging, man. Everything's aging.
Everything.
The
I know. Like all the good bands that we love are nearly gone. Like they just all retiring.
Well, I was gonna say, just speaking in general, did you hear the sad news about Bruce Willis? Did you not?
I did not.
He's dementia's gotten worse. He's basically non-verbal now.
Dang.
Yeah, it's progressing pretty bad. From
Pretty
when we,
fucking fast.
yeah. So I don't think there's much left to him, honestly. Sadly, I feel sorry for him. Just the onset that seemed to happen so quickly. From like when we was only like a couple episodes ago, we mentioned like he had a
Yeah.
downturn, and then it's yeah, like it's
Yeah.
just
Not
insane.
not not totally verbal. That's sad. And we grew up watching all these fucking movies.
Mm, like crazy.
That's crazy.
Like
He's only 69.
mm,
No,
isn't it?
no,
No,
no.
no.
Is it?
It's
He's
like 50,
older than I
50
think.
older, younger, older. I don't know how old he is now. I can't remember.
68. One says 69. One says 68. Like,
I know. One's his twin brother. Also named Bruce Willis.
speaking of twin brothers, I didn't know you know all the Toy Story games
Oh
and
yeah, yeah,
toys and that. That's fucking not even Tom Hanks doing the voice.
yeah. It's his
That's his
brother.
fucking brother.
Yeah, yeah,
I seen that recently and went,
yeah. It's always been that.
I haven't got the same voice, but he can do Woody. Like,
Yeah, yeah. That's why
I'm
it's
like,
always.
he's
That's why if you notice, Woody doesn't always do certain lines because he can't get them right. Some stuff he can't get exactly, so he doesn't do it always.
not like the actual movies.
Hmm. So he does different dialogue,
That's
but it sounds
crazy.
pretty close. Yeah, you can get it to sound like his brother. It's
Oh yeah,
insane.
Bruce Willis is 68.
68. Damn. That's insane. But
That's crazy.
I don't know if you saw. There was other interesting news I actually saw this morning when I woke up. But
Ooh.
Tim Schafer.
Who?
Tim Schafer, the
You're the
man,
Psychonauts man?
the man behind Brutal Legends.
Yeah, it's the Psychonauts man, isn't it?
He, well, this would have been
Double Fine.
today. He was playing online today on Brutal Legends, playing some rounds, helping people get the multiplayer achievement. Yeah, he was jumping on. So like, you had to play with someone that had that certain achievement, whatever it was. So, and if you play with, and he was jumping on to help people.
Is he doing that? Oh, the one where you have to play with like a dev person or something.
Mm.
Can he do it for PlayStation? Tim, I need help.
So yeah, so he was just once you played with a match with someone that had like a dev or something, it would crawl on to the next person who had the achievement. So then if you
Yeah,
played,
whoever they
so
played with.
yeah, so if you played with someone that had that achievement, you could then get that achievement also. So it was kind of cool to see that. Yeah.
I need that for the platinum. So
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, but apparently the servers are active and everyone's been playing lately.
Yeah,
So
they've been active the whole time.
so yeah, but at the
It's
moment,
just no one plays Brutal Legend because it's an underrated fucking gem.
yeah.
Like,
So I don't know what's going
I mean,
on. But
it is a bit
just,
clunky. Like, it's clunky as hell. But
I reinstalled mine on the Xbox. I was like, fuck yeah, I might jump on multiplayer
and try and get
yeah.
someone to get the achievement.
I can't remember if I had already had that or not, but I'm like,
Yeah, I thought that
might
was a dick move achievement. Can you imagine being like day one? You need that one trophy for like 10 years, and then you finally get the one. Like, that's far.
But yeah, it's just so random that he was just like, "Yep, for the day, I'm gonna jump on and play for a bit and help people."
He
Get
was
this
just
shit."
chilling.
Yeah, I was like, "Yeah, it's a good,
I just going from game to game to game to game to
it's
game.
even a good marketing strat to be like, hey, remember this game by the way?" And everyone's like, oh, I might play that, and then next instance of like everyone playing it again.
I heard nothing about that. Like,
Yeah, I saw it pop up on Twitter or Facebook.
oh yeah, 23 hours ago.
Mm.
Double Fine's Tim Schafer is jumping online to help you unlock a rare Xbox achievement.
Mm. So that was pretty
October
cool.
13th.
Yeah, it was all an October 13th thing.
Rock? You mean Rock? Rocktober?
Well, that
Why
was
did I think that
Rocktober.
for Rocksmith? Rocktober.
But yeah, I don't know. Why didn't you? But yeah, no, because it's kind of cool that Friday the 13th was yesterday, and for those, this is Saturday the 14th. Yeah, October the 13th was actually on a Friday. Like, it was cool. We actually had a proper Black
You know
Friday.
that game is 14 years old.
Mm-hmm. Still holds up fairly well. I reckon it just needs like a nice coat of paint over it. Honestly, I reckon it'd be kind of cool. It'd be nice, just nice. And I say, speaking of coat of paints on
Like
games,
just like a remaster, just a res uplift.
just
Maybe take away the clunkiness as well.
Well, I was
Like
gonna say, you hear what happened to Lollipop Chainsaw also?
that's coming out next year, isn't it?
They apparently shifting from a remake to a remaster. That was also something I saw this morning too.
Hey, it'll get done quicker.
I think that was the issue, is like the process times, like or something like that.
But that Lollipop Chainsaw has been going for years. So what the fuck?
Yep.
I mean, a remaster would do it because it did play well back then. Like just
it was
updo the visuals a bit.
It was a good game. It was fairly polished. So.
I remember having that game. Then I sold it.
Just all that nerd shit. Why are you talking about nerd shit? I know.
Oh yeah, the Lollipop Chainsaw remake is now just a Lollipop Chainsaw remaster. That's apparently what the fans demanded. Okay. I wanted a remake, but
I know it would have been interesting.
Yeah, 2022. That's when they were doing it. Like, have they been doing a remake all this time? And they're like, let's do a remaster.
Yeah, it's like I guess the crunch time was just getting too tedious. Like, it's easier just.
They're going to start all over again. So,
but then they've already got the base thing there, so they just got to
upload, not upload, just updo.
Do up.
They got to updo.
Do up. Do.
We have changed the game design of Repop from remake to remaster based on your requests.
That's weird.
Who the fuck?
I know. I've not heard anyone talking about this in like mass numbers.
Who the fuck wanted a remaster over? I want new controls and shit. Like, give us a whole new game.
I mean, they might. I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do? So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Time will tell.
Delayed until summer 2024.
So
that's probably why I got delayed until then. It was meant to come out this year.
Yeah. But nonsense. But yeah, no, it's freaking spooky season. We're getting there. I've been doing my decorations. I will post some onto the Instagram as well, to share with you guys that I've been doing decorations. They're pretty fun. A lot of people have been pretty impressed with them, so I'm getting there slowly. I sent you the twerking skeleton I got so far. It's not really a twerking skeleton.
It reminded me of the dude in Home Improvement who looks over the fence.
Yeah. I just put him there because I wanted to have him leaning up, and I thought it'd be kind of funny for now if someone was to drive by and they just see this like thing just there, and he's like, looks like he's looking in the window. It's like, I just lean him there because it works perfectly, because I put stakes in his legs and he shapes. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn him around, stake him in the yard so he's leaning forwards, but then I'll tie so that when he's wearing his like gown, he'll be leaning forwards, so the wind shouldn't really blow him back because he's leaning so far forwards. But then rope up his shoulders to the gutter, so then it holds him leaning forward. So then he's like, so he's like on an incline like that, and he should stay. Yeah. He shouldn't, the wind shouldn't be hard enough to pull him back because it's stuck in the ground. And
he's hollow, isn't he? So wind shouldn't really affect him.
It's only when he has the clothes on top he might become like a sail. I'm thinking.
Become like a fucking kite and just...
So, I mean, if he does become a kite, then I'll just have to string from the forwards end.
Does it become windy there, though? Is it windy?
It can be. So the fact that the legs are staked on an angle as well, I thought if they're staked on an angle,
that should be fine.
It shouldn't pull back, but then if I got to the gutter, then he can lean forwards.
Unless you leave a gap somewhere on the...
So it'll be interesting to see
so the wind can just not catch.
So if it does catch, I may have to like string down to the front and tape and stake those to the ground at the front. So then there's rope front and back, like a string. Maybe do fish
Hmm.
line, and stake him down. So
Yeah, but if you stake him and just have it from the front, it should be fine. 'Cause it wouldn't
yeah.
shouldn't go
So
forward.
I gotta gown him. I gotta make a giant
Or see
stuffed. I'm
what way
making
the wind usually goes and do it the
because
opposite.
I was gonna turn him into like a giant reaper. I was thinking in the front yard. So then I gotta make like a
Or the
giant.
freaking scythe. Just,
Yeah, build like a giant scythe that he's like walk like he's leaning with it, and that's why I wanted to have the hunch bit.
oh,
So he's like leaning forwards and it's like stabbed in the ground. He's like walking with it, and he's like
right?
yeah. So I'm
That'd be
like, this
cool
would be kind of
as.
fun to try and build. So I'd been scaling it like, so he's like what he would stand at like if he stood tall, he'd be like 8 9 foot tall,
That's right. Like
but he's got a hunch, and he's like at the
he
moment
was
with his
huge when he's
hunch.
looking in the fucking window, like
I don't know where I'm gonna store it. That's the problem. I've made this thing.
in your folding.
No, I've glued it all together. So I've made it with pipes, and he's all glued together.
Outside all year round.
Yeah, I could just de-stress him, de-dress him, and maybe dress him up as Santa for Christmas. Maybe so I have a giant Santa. Who knows? So
Put a fake beard and shit on him,
just put
like the hat,
a wizard
the
mask, get like
outfit.
a wizard mask with a long beard. Just put that over the head, and then it's just
But
Santa.
during like all year round, you could just make him just naked and then just nothing will affect him. Like,
Otherwise, because it's just pipe that's glued, PVC pipe that's glued together. Maybe I just, if I need to, just snap the parts, then just break the glue, and then just re-glue them again later, and like, I can pack them up. But yeah, it's kind of just like a project of just give myself something to do for Halloween, and yeah, made a few other little things, but I wanted to
yeah, that'd be
like,
hard to store, wouldn't it?
yeah, I just wanted to go hard. I was like, at least then, I mean, it's just PVC pipes. Technically, I could just lay them out in the yard and just cover them in a tarp. Like it's just PVC pipes.
Yeah, right.
Like, not much is gonna happen to it. But you know, I just wanted to give myself like a project, something fun to actually make, and it has been fun. Like I had the idea and I started throwing them all together today, basically as well. Just on the final
And then
stretch.
what you do? You have he's like leaning over.
Mm.
You put a massive pumpkin in front of him, like you're looking at the pumpkin.
Yeah, like what is this?
Oh!
So yeah, so that's what I'm trying to build at the
a
moment.
big
And it
a
looks
big
cool.
fake pumpkin, like make this
Mm.
massive.
Like I wanted him to be big, but I've made him big. Like he could almost be like a Slender Man. Like I could even redress him as a Slender Man or anything like that. Like it's just
Make him
insane.
up a little bit taller. It's like,
And
yeah.
it's not bad. Like to make him, it has like as he is so far, it's most probably only cost me about $30.
Can you make him like an exoskeleton and put clothes on him, and you'd be inside just walking around?
Oh, that would be cool, eh? It's a nice, long, tall, like a long
Like
skeleton.
you make holes in like the shirt, and like you just
Yeah.
see, and then just walk around like. Meh.
Who knows? It could be something down the track.
That's where my fucked up brain goes.
That'd be a fun little project down the track. Who knows? But
Just chase someone.
yeah, just long Slender Man running around everywhere. But no,
Uh,
it's honestly a pretty cool project. Like I said, for $30 to build what I've got so far, like that's good. Because if you were to buy something like that at that scale, you'd pay like maybe $100, like
yeah,
for a thing. And
easy.
I've built it pretty cheap. Like,
Even fucking more than that.
So I've been making a lot of decorations for Halloween this year, and it's actually been very fun. So I've made like little ash fire pits and stuff. Like I said, they'll all go
Why
up
you
on
put
the Instagram.
one of them bonfire pits at the thing he's freaking looking at too? Like put it there.
Yeah, do something, make it. Oh, that should be something cool. I could try and make. Try and make it so it looks like a pit, like do like a thing that looks like a porthole. It's like a pit to hell or
Yeah.
something like that. Like looking into like a gateway of hell or something. That'd be cool. I just wonder how I'd do like the effect and the. But yeah, so I'll see how I go because just it's all basic stuff I can
You've
make
still got a
together.
couple of weeks.
That's it. So it's getting close, but I want to get it looking effective because, like I said last week, I got to build my game up. I haven't checked this the house yet. Still haven't checked what their get up is, so I've got to do that.
Are they saving it? Are they just
I
putting
don't
it all out
know.
at once?
Some
Like
people do that
bam.
though.
Like,
Some people don't do it until like the last day. I'm like, that seems like a lot of work. Like it's October. It's the whole month is for me is Halloween. So I start as soon as like 1st of October. I'll start putting stuff up,
but
whether it's
then
all at
don't
once or
forget, as
over.
soon as October 31st is done.
Oh, I leave it up for like a week.
No, I mean, as soon as that's done, you hear fucking Christmas music from then on.
Already hearing that now. Well, not hearing it, but seeing it a lot. Christmas shit everywhere, just taking over
When you walk
Halloween.
into a fucking supermarket or.
It's like I'm still dealing with friggin' Halloween. Like, let us have that
Yeah, but
first.
Halloween's not a big thing here, so
No, but
no
like,
one, like.
it's just you see Christmas stuff up everywhere. It's like we're still savoring this. Like, come on, why are you gonna be so rude? Like it's just yeah,
Like I did Halloween when I was a kid, but then when I grew up and just
it just kind of just stopped. I love decorating. See, I love decorating, giving out
yeah.
candy. Like I love being that person. Like getting because I did a bit of trick or treating when I was younger, but I liked to even when like my parents had Halloween, I'd always be the type to I would buy candy and give candy out to trick or treaters. Like I'd do the house up for my parents a little bit. Never really go too hard because like they didn't really. It wasn't they were too celebrating too much. So like I never really went hard. But then once
Especially back then, like it was only a rare
yeah.
thing here.
So
Like
I got a few little, you'd put a few little lights up and, you kind of, very minor decorations. But once I got my own place, I was like, fucking decorations galore. I was like, yep, let's go hard. So the
you
old
get that
place go
freaking
hard.
spiderweb spray and just go around your house,
That's it. Just fucking,
right around the outside and shit.
especially
Like
like here now where I'm at, like, I just go like crazy. It's even better than before. Like,
and that
making
should do to your friggin' skeleton man dude thing.
mm.
Put fucking webs coming off him.
Well, that's it. So there's so much I'm still doing. There's so many
There's like
decorations I'm
there's a
still
lot you can do to him. To be fair, like there's
like.
a lot.
But that's it. There's a lot to do. There's like I'm still doing with everything. It's just like yeah, I've got so much that I still got to put up. There's a lot of things I still got to hang up. I've got tubs of Halloween stuff, and I've like I said, I still haven't gone through like most. Like I said I think it was last episode I've talked about it. Like I'm still like I put some stuff out, and I'm still gonna put more stuff out. Like I've still got things. I'm like, what do I want to make? Am I gonna make something? Like I'm thinking of making some of those body bags where it's like you get the bottles and stuff and you put them in the garbage bags and you tape them up and you wrap them up and you looks
Oh
like they're
yeah,
body bags. I've like been saving bottles, so I'm like,
you just put pillows in garbage bags and wrap them.
mm. So I usually just do the bottles. So you get like a 2 liter bottle for the head, and you just get the large jugs for the body, and then you get small bottles for the feet, and you're good to go
It
basically.
reminds me of watching the show Modern Family when they did
Mm.
their Halloween stuff. That's what you remind me of.
I love it honestly, and the neighbors have got involved. Like this morning, I woke up and I stepped outside, and there was just a whole bunch of pumpkins at the front door. The neighbor had bought like 10 pumpkins. I was like,
Jesus.
fuck yeah. I was like, so they're the mini ones, should I add to that?
Oh, so not the
Um,
massive
not the
fucking.
massive ones, no, but they're still like a decent size. Like, they're still like the size of your head kind of thing, like nothing bigger. Um, and then we did some carving this afternoon while I was building the thing up, set the table up, and the kids were trying to carve some pumpkins up
I
and
know how
stuff.
much
And everyone
you
got
need a
involved.
lot of tools for that. I fucking
You do.
realize you need specific fucking pumpkin
I used
tools.
to actually have a pumpkin carving kit, but I don't know what I did with it, so I just used my blades and just cut them open
Oh,
and cut them back. Yeah. Like you do need,
dang.
yeah. But oh, it was so good. Her neighbors come out and the kids were over and everyone's carving pumpkins and it's like I don't know, I just love it. It's just good. And I'm like the nice little thing for our community spot here where everyone gets involved. Like I said, Halloween people know to come to the house, so I'm like I need to top myself from last year and make it like kind of better. So I've got like cardboard. I've got a shit ton of cardboard that I'm gonna make some coffins out of.
You never do better every year because there's going to be a limit where you just
I
can't do
know
it.
it's. I'm at that point. I feel like I'm already at that point now. I can't be better than what I already was.
Right? Because it's just, you can't do it.
Yeah. Once you hit that point, I think
You,
for me, once I introduced the party games like the carnival games to my Halloween like to my trick or treating like house thing, I think that topped it. Having a party game, I think that just kind of like topped the line, and I don't think I could ever do anything good again since that. So it's like, yeah, I think I've already hit that mark. It's
like,
just yeah.
that's for anything, though, not just this. Like,
Mm.
in every industry, like, you always go bigger, but there's,
You
there's, a,
never,
there's
yeah,
a cutoff point where you just can't.
yeah. You can't go
Like, how do you
bigger.
top this in, like,
Yeah,
5 years? Like, it's just.
like I'm almost at that point where I feel like I've made this giant skeleton. I now that like the last year I did the carnival game for the Halloween event where people would like I had the slime bucket and you'd trade candy to have a go at the game to win candy or a prize. Like that was my little scam kind of thing going on. I was having a little fun with that. It's like I got candy at the end. People trade candy for candy, and it was but it was fun. It was
Right?
very unorganized. But it was fun for the kids. It was a bit of fun. Put your hand in the slime, get a candy. I might just freaking this time not even worry about it being a carnival game. And literally
And
just
get someone at the thing to put their head in and go, grab.
like I might just like get that bucket, fill it up with
Get the
slime, and just
crap out
put
of
a
them.
whole bunch of lollies in there, and kids can just dig out the lollies just for the hell of it. I might just do that. So instead, this time around,
Right.
just like not even worry about carnival games because it just got out of hand and like just give more experience to the kids having digging for candy instead. So I've got all different things that different ways of candy. So I've got
You
like
gotta
the
get them to literally dig for candy.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. So I got
Give
the
a fucking
drum.
shovel and go and just go to the backyard and put like little dirt spots
I could do that. Just get a thing. Just make a little bin area. Like
with
dig here.
like an arm sticking out or like just
Just make a little trough with some dirt. It's like dig here, and it's like just a dirt trough, and it's just like people digging out candy. They don't give me ideas. I could do that for next year. Do like a just do a
I'm big
trough
here
of dirt.
again.
Just dig in. Just do a marked or spot. It's like dig
Yeah, put
here.
like a freaking skull, put like an arm or a leg, or
Mm.
and then you have to dig for candy. Like,
Realistically,
you don't know what's in there.
the only way I could top what I've done is the one thing I haven't done that I want to do is a haunted house. So that's the only thing. If I was to top what I've done, is that because I've done the carnival game, I can't beat that. I could do other carnival games, but I've already done it, so I can't beat that. You know what I mean? Like once I've done
Right.
carnival games, I've done carnival games. I've now built myself. That's the other thing too. I didn't just buy a large decoration. I built my own large decoration. So like I've even double topped
No,
that.
you can
Like
buy them, but they're not as.
no, but you know what I'm saying? Like the
They're very
achievement, like
specific things.
I've already topped that now that I've built my own. Like I didn't just have a large ornament decoration. I built my own large ornament decoration for Halloween. Like how do you top
Right.
that? You can't top. You can, buying one is one thing, having like a large decoration, you see people have that one large decoration that really makes the whole setup pop because like, oh, there's a giant eyesore. It's like, but when you make your own giant eyesore, it's just
It's like
like,
a Christmas one where you got like a center on the roof or something.
yeah,
Like
it's like, how do I
it
top
needs
that?
not like a centerpiece, but it is
Yeah,
a centerpiece
kind of like
to a
that.
point.
Yeah.
Like how they got the whole sleigh, reindeers, and
Yeah,
Santas. Like,
exactly. Like that's the
if you
focal.
notice, it's either on the roof or on the front lawn.
Yeah, I wanted to do a. It'd be kind of cool, like having to do a mid fall, like Santa falling off the roof or hanging off the roof. I don't know. It'd be kind of funny, just falling off
Just
the
have
roof.
one like hanging on a bit of rope by the freaking leg. Just
Yeah, leg hanging off the roof, and he's hanging down. The pants have fallen down, and his like butt crack showing.
how would you get him to swing though? You get him to like swing slowly back and forth like
Just
that.
have to have it hanging
Yeah, but it'll stop
in
swinging though
a
eventually.
spot, maybe. Yeah. So, like I said, the only thing that could really top anything that I've done for Halloween is doing a haunted house. I think once I've done a haunted house, I don't think that.
That's hard though.
Because you have to set up a frame and like tunnel
You have to
people.
set up like many rooms and
Yeah, I'd do like a gazebo style, like the backyard, and just tarp it up.
because it's got to be a decent size. You can't just have it's got to be like many rooms
Yeah,
where they got to go through like a journey of it. Like
yeah. So that's the thing.
just just buy a block of land and just build a fucking haunted house on it.
Just a permanent, proper haunted house, just so people can walk through
Right.
it and hire
Make a
people.
house fucking mirrors. Find your way out, fuckers.
Ah, bang!
You
Just
know
run in.
how fun it is, like watching someone else go in there and just hit all the walls, but then you know
Yeah.
it's like
You gotta know the route, the pet trick.
I've done that a few times. Because I went to one in Queensland. I don't know where it was, but
It might
I
have
think
been
you might know.
Infinity.
Yep.
Yeah, I know.
That
It's
fucking
yeah.
mirror.
It was good. I knew my
Oh
way through that.
my god.
It was funny though watching Al trying to get through that though. It was
Once
hilarious.
you get, once you don't pay attention and forget what, like, it's like,
Yeah, see that's the thing. I know the tricks on how to operate through those, so it's like you can tell.
you can
Look for
see
reflection.
the actual openings, like you can
Mm.
see them.
Yeah.
But if you're panicking, you're fucked. Like you're just gonna run into
Yep.
everything.
And that's it. That's what it based upon. I think that's how it really works.
I was just like, where is it? Where is it?
Run
Because
your arm across
there's
the
a
wall.
door you go through there. I think like an actual door you got
Yeah,
to
each
push
thing is like
open.
a door as it to the next room.
And I that watched me on camera because I got cameras watching.
Mm.
I was stuck in one spot for too long. I couldn't get the fuck out of there. I think I pushed on the door. I think someone was holding it shut. So I'm like,
Oh, and
it's
you
not
could.
there. But then I went round again. I was like, it's here. And it didn't open again. So
That's so funny.
because I went with someone else, and I think they were holding the fucking door shut.
Because you lost them, yeah.
I was like,
That's just dirty. Well, that's like the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum they have at Surface as well. It's kind of a funny experience because it's kind of like almost like that, but it's the experience where it's like there's a thing where you get to interact with. It's like a thing where it makes you like look at the mirrors and pull faces and stuff. It's like, oh, have you tried these? It's like has these facts. It's like if you tried doing this and that and this, and it's like does this, and it's like it has people like pulling faces at the mirrors. But further you go through the museum, you come to the other end, and you end up finding out that the mirrors are like one way, so you can see the thing, and you're watching people at the mirrors going at the mirrors and pulling weird faces and doing shit, and you're like, oh my god, and it's funny as it's like the whole thing is just a setup just to like make you look like an idiot to the
That
next
is
people. Yeah,
hilarious.
it's fucking such a troll. I was like, that is hilarious. It's such a stir, but yeah.
I'm not gonna even go
No,
there then. Jesus
no,
Christ.
it's a good little thing though for like actual some facts. It's just you go there and be
Right?
like, watch out for this, it's a trap. Don't do it.
Yo, when I say don't do things, don't fucking do it.
mm,
Unless you want to. And then you do it anyway.
that's it. So
Because that Infinity stuff, they're like, do it if you want. I went, oh, yeah.
yeah, there's all kinds of stuff in that place. Like different rooms. There's like all different
Yeah.
sensory almost. Like it plays with
Mm.
your senses, your
There's
sight and
one
your
with like
sound.
this soft ass floors, like going like
Yeah, it's
that.
so weird. It's just like
And it's
whoa.
all dark in some of it. Like it's,
The neon
I was like,
lights
how
and
the
stuff.
fuck to get around? It's
It's like
like,
what the blue lights, black lights, blue lights, black
yeah, I think
lights.
so. Yeah,
Mm.
like you could barely see, like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
and then you get the dictionary just fucking pushing you around, like, ah, it's like,
I know, you got some people that go just being dicks. It's like you're ruining the experience. Like, come on. So,
it's
yeah,
all
no.
for a laugh for them, like,
Yeah, exactly. It's always a laugh for the dicks. But it's
laugh
just
for the dicks.
yeah, it's just yeah.
But no, I mean that was pretty good though. I have got a picture from that because they
Yep.
take a picture at the end
Yeah, you get your little souvenirs
somewhere.
somewhere.
But I got it. I've been there.
He's been there, he's
Yeah.
done it, he's conquered it.
Those fucking shoe pad thing, like the hats for your shoes are weird though.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. Like, I think they end up giving you a point where they just give you slip-ons, socks.
Oh, do they?
There's little things where you know you go to the hospital and it's like put over your shoes.
Yeah, those little hat things, like you put
Yeah,
on your
yeah,
head,
yeah,
but it's for your shoes.
yeah. They gave you those. I think when I went, they had those. They're like, here,
Yep.
put these on. So you left your shoes on. You just slipped them over your shoes and you walked around. I was like,
It's
that's
weird
so.
'cause they're fucking slippery sometimes. Like, god damn.
This is weird.
I don't know what the point of it was. Like, it's still your shoes. Like,
Guess to try and not mark things because actual shoes would mark and damage. I don't know.
yeah, but
That's my assumption. I'm just.
you're still wearing shoes. Like, I
I
don't.
know. It's like,
I don't know because they're only thin. Like, they're not going to
Mm.
stop anything. Maybe if your shoes were dirty or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then just take your
Stop.
shoes off.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
Or to clean them. They just make it
Yeah,
out this
like,
fucking little wash thing. Clean your shoes, motherfucker.
yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of stuff. I can't think of anything. I was just gonna say, Call of Duty beta.
Haven't touched it.
You haven't touched it yet. Go on to play some.
It ends tomorrow, doesn't it? It's for us. Or Monday.
So something like that. Sunday, Monday, because I think it's Sunday.
They have brought a lot of the old maps back, which I'm fucking keen for,
Did
like
you
High
wanna
Rise,
Try and play some.
Favela.
Do you wanna crack a
But
little?
after the freaking potty.
Yeah, crack a little bit.
Good, yeah. I do want to play some because apparently the old maps are fucking good.
They've
They
really
play at a
revised.
way different speed though.
They're revised so that they work with the newer engine.
Yeah.
So it's the same.
I
but,
saw
like,
Rust. It
it's-
looked exactly the same, but just modern.
Yeah, and it's just slightly like it's same, but like they scaled things just a little bit higher or a little bit space. So
Yeah,
you can
for
climb
the-
things and for your mounting and your running, and like just how.
Because back in the
things
day,
move.
you didn't really do that. Like in Rust, you climbed that big tower. That was about it.
Because that's like that one map. I can't remember what it's called now.
Was it High Rise? The big fucking missile silo?
No, it's the Brazil.
I think Favela, that's in the beta, isn't it?
It's Favela.
Favela?
Yeah, Favela. That's a Brazilian map.
That's one with the one with the big fucking, the big fucking
Buildings.
hill.
Isn't it Buildings Hills?
Man, that was Modern Warfare 3. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that was in.
Oh no, there's
And
all
you had
kinds of
like
shit.
the soccer court and shit,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whatever it
yeah,
is.
yeah. You climb up through all the different rooms and stuff now because
That
it's
was a
all.
campaign level.
Mm.
That was hard. Like you got ambushed.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I'm hoping that's in the campaign. Like I hope they got some of the locations in there.
When's that? Because it's the 13th yesterday, so we've got a couple of days till the haunting event too. A couple of days.
I think Ash Williams comes into the store then.
Yeah, they dropped the no, that's it. The Doom. Did you see the Doom pack they dropped?
Yeah, the shotgun.
The frames,
I was
like
like, I
it's
need
so
it.
good. It's apparently
And the
pretty OP. It's I don't know if
chainsaw.
they've patched it yet, but it's pretty OP at the moment. It's like one shot kill.
That's what it should be. It's a shotgun.
Yeah, like it's proper like
Or at range is it still one shot?
oh, it's fucking filthy.
I
It's
thought they just reskinned a
fucking
shotgun.
it's fucking filthy. I don't know, but it's fucking filthy. So the
I
dude just
shouldn't
walking
have to
around just
change
going
anything.
boom down, boom down, boom down, boom. And he's just like he walks this dude around. And I was watching a clip of it because I was like they're saying the gun's broken, like oh the Doom gun's
It
broken, whatever.
doesn't fire
And
fast.
you
So
see him
how
walk
they?
into the room and you see him just like fucking bang one shot down, dude, bang one down, reloads gun, bang, and then he's just like fucking taking everyone. He took out like a whole squad with the shotgun down, like and then plus some like.
Takes forever to reload. So how the fuck on the
Yeah,
kill?
it's fucking insane. Like,
Wouldn't the squad just turn around and like?
yeah, he fucked everyone up. Like, it was brutal.
It's got the original noise, doesn't it? Like the
And the chainsaw as well.
yeah, the
The
chainsaw was
melee.
close range though.
I was like, that's cool to have a chainsaw as a melee
You
weapon.
even got the Doom guy face on your side of your gun doing
Mm,
the. I'm
the
like, I need
expressions.
that. I hope that stay. Oh, it does. Everything in the store
Yeah, yeah.
stays there.
Those anything that's in the store will always be in the store. That's a good thing with Call of
Mm,
Duty. Like, it will rotate kind of sometimes in and out, but it's always there. They'll always
yeah,
be there. Like, they don't just here's a limited thing and then it's gone. Like, they always
except for
have
the
stuff.
what's it called?
Battle Pass.
The shitty gold stuff.
The Battle Pass stuff. Battle Pass is only Battle Pass. So any of the
Yeah,
skins you get in the Battle Pass, whether it's the gold stuff or not, it's yeah,
yeah.
it's only the one off.
The gold
Mm.
stuff for this spawn one's fucking stupid.
Mm. Oh, they're not bad. Like I'll most likely get it.
Yeah, but
Just
the
have
stuff for spawn one's horrible. Like the clown's good.
the whole
It,
thing's
it
yeah.
puts in black and gold instead of the blue and.
Mm.
But that's about it.
Mm.
Even the Violator got a shit fucking black cell. Like
Yeah.
I still want to play as the Violator though. That's gonna be cool running around like
Just
like
that
that.
head, just to do like the do, and then it's just that head.
Yeah,
That
when
looks.
well, I finally watched the movie and that thing's like fucking 10
It's
foot tall.
huge. You see when he transforms, it's just like he's like, and he freaking
Although I did have to make the comparison to Men in Black because that looks exactly like
the
fucking
effects. Yeah.
Edgar from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Except he's got an extra thing on the top of his head where the Men in Black had the pincers at the side.
Yeah.
And like they ripped that off.
I guess crazy.
I still remember the Men in Black. Ed, we have a bug. He's just on the phone. Egg.
Egg Hill.
Ed, we have a bug. Like you just knew straight away it was fucking a cockroach or something.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. The code word they just knew.
Although when
I
you
thought-
think about it, they're the same size.
Yeah, he was pretty
Did
big.
they
Wasn't
rip off that whole fucking
concept?
not rip off, but like they use that as a base maybe and just went little tweaks? Because the Violator that does look the same.
Mm.
Because that thing's massive. The Violator's massive.
They all start off as small characters, and they become bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting.
And I found the acting of Spawn as cheesy as fuck.
That's why
I did not like that at all. Like
Yeah.
I really didn't.
It's a good movie though.
Like even like Al Simmons, like he's just like, oh, and like
yeah,
no.
it's one of those things. It's
Like
yeah.
the freaking best one was the clown. Like he had the best acting.
Yeah. It is good though. Like it is.
He was a bit annoying though.
It is a cult classic, like to a sense. Like you can't.
It's so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Like I didn't hate it, but I just thought the like Martin Sheen and that were overacted. Like it's just he's trying to play the
Exactly,
tough
like,
bad guy.
Yeah, exactly. Like the stuff's overacted. There's just cheesiness. It's just yeah.
Where like I see why you don't see no one else but like what's his name? He played clown like anywhere else.
The
Because
effects.
my
What?
cousin, like the Al Simmons who played Al Simmons, him like he's a B grade actor.
Yeah,
Like he's done nothing since that, really, like nothing
yeah,
big, and I can see why.
yeah. It
Because him is
didn't take off too well.
like I'll give Spawn a solid like 6. The
Mm.
acting just fucked it for me. Like
Yeah, exactly. It's such a weird.
other than that, the movie's good.
Yeah, that's why I'm very interested to see where the new one
The
comes in.
CGI was below par though. Like even
It's
for its
good.
time, like they had movies around that time that did way better.
Well, that's the thing. There's some
Like Starship
CGI.
Troopers, Titanic, like
What's that? Like, there's some CGI moments that are like really good, and then there's some that are just really bad.
The Violator was pretty.
Like, it just. But I mean, for its time though, when that came
It's
out,
pretty shit for its time.
it actually was pretty like at the time when it came out. Like for my mind as a kid
It's
watching that,
definitely
I
a
was
B
very
movie. Like
impressive. Like I was impressive watching that movie as a kid.
oh
I was like,
yeah,
this is really
but
cool.
when you
Like,
compare it to stuff around that time, also, it's
yeah,
pretty
especially now when
icky.
you actually look at it nowadays, because there's stuff like at its time when it came out compared to other stuff, it was still good. But now you see today's standard, and you actually can
No, I'm
compare.
saying movies from that exact period still look better than that.
Eh,
A
yeah,
lot better.
but like that's what I'm saying though. Even more so now
Like
though,
Men in
like,
Black was before that, and that looked
but
way better. Like
that's what I mean though. But now you've got the standpoint that you know what you're thinking with a modern brain, so you never actually saw it really when it came out. You don't
no, but
mostly
it still
like you know what I mean?
looks trash.
You've got the modern brain now of like what you know the standard is, and you can spot the difference. You can see those details. So you look at like Men in Black now, you look at Spawn now, you look at Titanic
Hmm.
now, and you can tell what looks good and what doesn't because you know the balance of the uncanny valley. So you know now that like Spawn is in that uncanny valley, like it's bad, like it looks like you know what I mean, like it's very
Yeah,
noticeable. Where then you look at like
it's on the bad range
Men in
compared to
Black, like is like
that
very
was on the good
good,
range.
like because you've seen what like because we've had really good effects now that look real on like great, and it's all digital, like so we know how to
Yeah, 'cause
compare
I
our
remember
brains.
watching Men in Black as a kid, and that shit looked fucking real as hell.
Yeah, and see the good
Like
thing though.
Edgar and shit, like that fucking roach
Well,
and shit.
that's
Like, damn, that
the
looked
thing.
good.
The big thing with a lot of Men in Black stuff is a lot of that was
It's
actually
practical,
practical
actually.
effects, so that's why. So it
Hmm.
is real. Technically, what you're looking at is real.
Well, Edgar wasn't like the roach.
Because it was you
That was
compare it with
CGI.
the second Men in Black movie, that's where a lot of things went from practical to being CGI, and that got a bit
Yeah, like
wonky.
Johnny Knoxville's second head. That was
Yeah,
weird.
those
Like
little
it was
alien,
good, but it was weird.
those alien guys, those like those long alien guys, they were real in practical in the
Like
first
alien
movie.
guys.
They're little cream yellow looking aliens. They're like the long little alien guys, and like yeah, and always drinking coffee and smoking.
They're fucking blue or green, I think. Not
They're
yellow.
yellow. Yeah, they're yellow. They're creamy. They're a cream color.
Oh, they're not. They're like brown.
Yeah, like a brown cream, whatever it is.
Yeah, the freaking worm guys. Yeah.
Beige. Yeah, they're always drinking, making jokes, and having
Talk
coffee.
like this.
Yeah.
Like
So in the first movie, they were
yeah.
practical. In the second movie, they became CGI. So it's yeah. Third movie was even
Did they?
worse. Yeah.
Third movie shouldn't have been made.
It's just
Not
straight up.
even Will Smith not liked it.
Mm, it's just
Hence
straight
why I
up.
never got a fourth one. Because that was leading into a fourth one. No,
Which
it
does kind of
wasn't, but
suck.
it like, left it open.
Mm.
Because it actually kind of rounded off to the first movie.
Well, it did do this time. They did wrap up the story arc. That was the thing. I think that was the biggest issue.
Well,
They wrapped up. Yeah.
Jay's story arc, where Kay got him as a kid, so he come back to him later in the first movie.
Yeah, it's so
Like,
weird though when they did that retcon almost. It was like a retcon almost.
not
To the
really.
story they were
It
trying to
just
retcon it.
rounded it off. Like they actually gave it
Yeah,
an ending,
because he didn't know him, but then he ended
but
up
also
kid.
left it open for something else if it ever
Mm.
happened.
Such a weird cycle. So
Which I kind of wanted a fourth one, to be fair, with
I
Tommy
don't.
Lee Jones back.
I know, but we ended up getting bloody international instead, and it was just like, okay,
International wasn't the best.
this is weird.
It wasn't bad, but it was a bad Men in Black movie.
Yeah.
It could have just been any sci-fi movie.
100%.
Like I said, it's not a bad movie. It's still good, but it's like
yeah.
Men in Black is Men in Black. Like
It
it's
could've,
a
yeah.
specific thing where they didn't hit. It's not that Ghostbusters redo like with Chris Hemsworth. Coincidence?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he in that? Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Things he touches, good and bad.
It was just that weird where they got like another outsider in, and it was just weird trying
Yeah,
too
like
hard, and they're trying to
nah.
redo it. It's like a reboot almost, but like not. And it just tried too hard.
Where I think international's still better than that.
Mm.
Like international's, it just shouldn't. Like, where's that in the timeline for fuck's sake?
After everything else has happened,
Yeah, after, but like,
because they had that painting of the acknowledgement of that first mission they did of J&K when they took down Ed.
oh, Edgar.
Yeah,
I think it's not Edgar, isn't he? Like
yeah,
the 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 bug. Like,
yeah, the cockroach.
Zed, we have a bug. Every time I keep thinking of Men in Black, is Zed, we have a bug.
I know. I haven't honestly actually haven't watched my Halloween list of movies yet. I've just been busy.
Is Men in Black in? That's not even. I mean, it
I
technically
like
can be a
to
horror
kind of.
movie.
It's kind of cool because it's just that type of sci-fi. It just feels like it. Yeah. But yeah, it's in there usually.
Hey, that movie scared me as a kid.
Mm.
Because it's like, it looks so fucking good for like not the early 90s,
Yeah, it was
like
good. Just everything
96,
that the story is
95,
good. Like the story
94.
even still holds up. Like that's the good thing.
I
It's not
remember
like a
watching like when you remember the start of the movie where you got the dude and he gets blown up, like that looks so fucking good.
just everything's as good. That
The dude with the fucking head on the stick. In the coat, you got the head on the
the
stick.
alien, yeah, crazy.
I watched that in 4K like last year or this year.
Mm.
That man, that the
Oh
upscale went so good.
yeah. Oh
Looked even better.
that's good.
I think it was shot on film.
Mm.
I think the grain's still there,
Yep.
but it's the good grain.
Yep. Because it's part of you can't really get rid of that, but they cleaned it up as best
I
they.
I think you can, but it looked too shiny. Like it looked
Weird. Yeah.
like James Cameron did that with Terminator. I think Terminator 2
Put
4K,
that effect on it. Yeah.
where he looks like plastic because
Yeah.
they smoothed it out. You don't do that
And it's because of how it's filmed.
because I think that's definitely on film. Yeah, that's fucking 80s,
Yeah.
90s.
Yeah, that's it.
But no, everyone's got to watch Men in Black in 4K. Like fuck that.
Well, that's it. Got
Ed, we have a bug.
and we have a bug. Oh, it's just so
It just
good.
makes you think like Will Smith played that fucking role perfectly.
Well, did you hear the recent story about him and his was it Jaden? Jada, not Jada. Jaden's his son.
They've been divorced since like 2016.
Yeah,
They've been living separately for
yeah.
like last near 10 years.
And it's like everyone's like, then what was the whole point of the slap? It's like, and then a lot of people have been joking about like it's like we're hearing about it at the same time Will Smith is finding out about it. Like
I just find she's fucking evil, man.
she is fucked in the head. She is fucked.
She had like a grin on her face talking about like
She is manipulative as fuck. Like that's all she's done the whole time. I feel sorry for him, eh?
where he was sad, like he had tears and everything, and she's just smirking and giving
Yep.
like damn, she's evil. I'm not calling her evil, but like that's fucking evil.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
But still, 2016.
All this stress he's been going through and all this stuff, and it's like and they
Mm.
haven't even been together, but yet they've been like kind of almost like together. But makes sense too, kind of almost how they were sitting now. Because if you look at that, if you come back to when they were sitting, they weren't
They were
really next to each other. They were actually quite apart at the same table.
like a meter or two.
Yeah, I was like that was very like opposite ends of the table, not like.
I'm thinking it was more of a reaction that he had, like just bam.
Mm. I think that's why
Kind
it's
of
because
not like PTSD, but like something happened and he had to he had to defend her. Like, yeah.
I think maybe he knew because he was already dealing with that like the stuff that people didn't know about, and because they were divorced, this shit's going on, and people assume they're together, and that's like he's making these jokes like they're together, but they're not. But he's like in this weird headspace, and that's why he just snapped. Coming back to that, it's just
Like he shouldn't have done it, but to make him a bad person, like fucking hell.
yeah. The shit he's
At least
been
he,
through though.
at least he apologized.
Mm. He's been going through a lot of shit. Like, give the man a
verbally,
break.
not just over a message or
Yeah,
something.
like he's been. You see it for a bit. Like he's been going through a lot of stressful shit. So.
I was about to say he's got a new movie coming out, but it was the wrong person. It's fucking Eddie Murphy.
Mm,
Hit a candy one. I was like, what the fuck?
mm,
It's a Candy Lane or something. Like
okay.
Eddie Murphy. I was like, Eddie Murphy's making a comeback.
Well, the other thing too, apparently, because we were talking about this the other day, I forgot to bring it up, was for Christmas. I mean, as we're talking about it now, but bloody, I just want to talk about it now before it even gets to that season. That apparently there's another season of that Blake Santa Claus show on Disney coming back as
Yeah,
well. Yeah.
they said that in the last season.
Like they've
They
actually got it
said
like
be prepared for
yeah, like it's actually got it all done, all filmed, everything's done, dusted, like, and it's coming out
what's
this
that on again?
Disney Plus. Like
Ugh.
it's actually coming out like this year. So I was like, wow, that's actually all done and dusted and ready, set to release for
Oh,
you know.
that would have been made the same time. It would just
Mm.
they would have
So I
held
think
off
I
for a
think it
year.
might actually drops end of November. So like, cause it goes for those few
Mm.
episodes, and it will like end the episode like the series will end like on Christmas. Like around that time, whatever. It's like damn, like that's done and dusted and ready to
Okay,
go.
the
And
Eddie Murphy's movie is called Candy Cane Lane.
okay.
Yeah, he's producer on it.
So that's what I was thinking. That reminded me thinking of that because that sounds like a Candy Cane Lane. Just makes me think of a Christmas movie.
I think it is. Yeah,
Mm. Which yeah.
Candy Cane Lane.
Mm. So this
I saw a
my brain went.
trailer for it earlier. I haven't watched it, but I was like, Eddie Murphy's back, boy.
Yeah, he done a few little things, but I think this is going to be something. Who's this with Netflix or?
I do not
I
know.
think it
Let me
might
have a
be something
look.
that could be working with Netflix. It just seems like something that Netflix would do.
Andy, not Candy, not Andy.
Andy,
Candy Cane Lane. It's a song by Sia also.
what the hell?
It comes out December 1st. Production Amazon.
Oh, Amazon. It's Amazon Prime.
Hmm.
I was wondering if it's going to be one of the two.
Prime. I'm keen for that.
That'd be interesting.
Like Eddie Murphy boy. Like he's been gone for well, not gone, but I've got my pen.
Yeah,
I got excited my pen.
I got too excited. He dropped his pen.
Too excited. I just fucking yeeted my pen. Um, like yeah, it's been a long time since he's done something like
Something like that. Yeah.
he was in. Like I just feel like it's been a long time, but it probably hasn't. I don't know. Like
Yeah.
it just feels like he's because he's done a lot of things recently. Still, like 2015, 16, 17, 19, 2020, 2021. Like
Yeah.
he's done a lot of
Exactly.
things, but I haven't seen him. I don't think.
Hmm. Definitely
So he
looking to see
done
that.
Coming to America, stuff like that.
I watched that.
Dolomite is my name.
I know.
DreamWorks Shrek Swamp Stories in 20. What the fuck? I went for like 7 years. I don't know. Like he's just been doing little things recently, like Saturday Night Live,
Yep.
that Dolomite, whatever that is,
Character.
and You People. We did this year. He played Akbar. Never heard of it.
No idea.
He got Beverly Hills Cop coming out.
Yeah, that'd be cool to see where that goes.
The Pink Panther. He got that coming out.
Okay.
He's playing. I think he's actually the voice of Pink Panther. That's gonna be interesting. No,
Yeah, that's it.
he hasn't changed in like 30 years. I swear to
No, not
God.
really. Yeah, he's still pretty much normal-ish. He's just
He maybe in his 60s, but he still fucking got it.
that's it. That is it. Oh fuck.
More than some people are fucking. We watch now and it's like they just shouldn't be doing it.
It's like damn, these guys are old.
I just Red Dead Redemption's patch saw play 16% of lost players come back to that 60 FPS update. Also, I don't know. I think it was Comic Con that was recent. There was a let's say I'm keen, but it's not Dragon Ball Super. but there's a new Dragon Ball anime coming next year around this time, fall 2024, and it's called Dragon Ball Daima, and it's everyone has kids, except it's not just Goku. It's everyone involved in the Buu saga is a kid. I'm pretty sure they're getting Majin Buu in that back, like maybe Babidi and shit. Like they,
Yeah, that's weird. It's kid.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a canon thing also because Akira Toriyama's he's wrote it, he everything. He's fully involved.
That's weird.
So it's a canon thing. I think it's probably in between Super and Super Part Two. I don't know, but they all turn into kids, and it's got that superhero art style,
I did
which
see
is nice.
that. I did see it was, I don't know, it was like a thing, but it had the title. I don't know if it's on YouTube.
Yeah,
So I was saying it was
Dragon Ball Daima.
the trailer. Yeah, was there a trailer for it? Yeah.
Yeah,
I just had the notifications pop up, but I wasn't too sure if it was legit.
yes, it's involved Shenron and everyone getting shrunk to kids.
Yep.
So I'm thinking if he used that if he's incorporating some GT elements finally into official. Because I started watching GT. I watched the first episode. You could tell that's from the 90s. Like, god dang, after watching like Super and that, like you could tell that was from like 1996. Fuck GT was. But yeah, 40 years of Dragon Ball, and they're bringing back them as kids. Like 40 fucking years. That's a lot. That's a long time.
Pretty much.
But I mean, it's in about a year's time we'll get it. It's an actual show. It's an actual series.
Yeah,
So
there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't know how many. I don't know what it's going to be on. Be on Crunchyroll. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping I can buy it because I do want it physically. Speaking of physical, I just saw today that Best Buy have stopped. Well, in a lot of places, stopped physical media, and from 2024, all Best Buys are going to stop selling physical media in America. So
it's just crazy to think to get rid of all that. Like, it's just like how?
I mean, it is Best Buy.
It's just not everything can be.
All physical media, like games, movies, everything. Just they're not doing it.
They're just pushing that digital concept, which is sad, honestly.
It's all sad. Like digital is bad. Don't people know this?
Exactly.
It's not bad, but you need the option of physical and digital. Options. If you want an all digital storefront, like everything's digital, PlayStation, Nintendo, Microsoft, or Xbox, they can all raise the price to a standard thing, and that you can't buy it nowhere else. You have to spend it all through them, and they're gonna jack that. Like a PS5 game on our store here is like $120. And if you're stuck to that alone, oh god.
Yeah.
When I can get it from like JB for like 89. Options. And also, congratulations to Microsoft today for their buyout of Activision Blizzard King.
It finally went through and it's finally done. Finally done and
Well,
dusted. Like
almost done. They're just going to finalize everything.
Dot the I's and cross the T's, basically.
And Bobby Kotick is leaving Activision on January 1st.
Yep, after 2 months, just to help flow everything over. I guess work out, he can say like what the future plans were, because he will know in his head what the go is for certain things.
Yeah.
And they'll talk everything out and what the plan is going to be.
Get his successor ready.
Yeah, exactly. So, be interesting to see what happens.
I'm torn on it, because the way that studios have went ever since going to Microsoft under Xbox have been mixed. Now they're adding Activision Blizzard to it. I'm sensing that because not all Activision games, but like a lot of them are going to Game Pass next year. They're jacking the price of that up again, like a lot. Like they're gonna make that like maybe like $30-$40. Because they're gonna have a lot of fucking things on there, and they're gonna have to make money. because they're going to be exclusive to Game Pass as well. Like day one, they're going to jack that price right up to the point where everyone's going to not call it out because they won't. But I'm not fucking paying for Game Pass if it goes any fucking higher. I'm just going to buy the games. Like, god dang. But I could just see it now. 2024. There's going to be Xbox price hikes in every fucking thing. Because once they start getting exclusives on Game Pass,
Mm-hmm.
they're going to have to get money from somewhere. Because
That's
they're
it.
not going
Like,
to fucking buy it.
what's the point of buying it if it's just going to be on Game Pass? Like,
I still don't like the narrative it's free on Game Pass. Nah. You're paying every month. That is your payment. That's what you're paying to play a game in like 6 months' time.
mm,
You're paying way more than what that game is actually going to cost. It's like when they had the whole year of drought for game in 2022, 2021, like, and then you finally got like Redfall, Starfield. You've paid like $400 to play them two games.
pretty much. Like,
Like, it's not free. You've already paid.
exactly. You've paid like maybe a percentage. So if you just played the one game for the whole month, and then technically you've invested that $18. If you played 3 games, you've invested half and half. You know, 4, 6,
Exactly. But when there
12,
was no games, but
20.
people were still buying it, that like you have no. That's like $200 that
Mm.
people probably more around that. Like, nothing is free. You've already paid. You're still continuing paying for future stuff they haven't released yet. That you like.
Mm.
It's not fucking free with Game Pass.
Exactly. Like you're paying to get access. Like it's.
Like, don't get me wrong. I do like Game Pass. Just I own a lot of the games on Game Pass, so I don't fucking want it because I buy my games physically. And I'm predicting right now that it's gonna go up in price. Like Game Pass, another like 10, $20.
Oh, 100%. Especially if you start offering things like if they go like Diablo 4, you know, to try and push the sales of that numbers of that of people playing it. So they'll bring
Modern
that to the
Warfare 3 next
platform.
year, like
Yeah, no, delayed. Yeah, exactly. Delaying Modern Warfare 3 so it doesn't. It's not there for launch, but then 6 months after it's on the platform. You know, part of Game Pass or anything like that. Like even if it becomes DLC, they could have bonuses where you're getting
and
DLC
I
for free for games on Game Pass. It's like,
like I'm all good for them having Activision Blizzard, like,
but they need to
but
do
I'm
everything.
still in under the stance of gonna go up in price because they got a fuck ton of games they're gonna release at some point, and also if it's an existing franchise, it should stay on everything.
Exactly. Like don't start. Like there is a lot of assumptions going around too that people are going, oh, this game's going to be exclusive to X. There's no word of them saying that things are going to be exclusive. Like a lot of the Doom stuff. Doom stuff's been on the PlayStation and Xbox.
It was on
Like
PS first.
yeah, like there's that year one Doom
Like,
year one or whatever it is, and all the Xbox. Like I don't think it's been confirmed if it's an exclusive or not. But all the Xboxes have been like, oh, you know, it's exclusive. We're gonna have this. It's like, well, Doom is a
Doom Year One.
multi-platform.
What the fuck?
Doom is a multi-platform franchise. You can't just be like,
Doom's on every. You can play Doom on a fucking calculator. Like,
you can't just be all like, well, like especially with the new Dooms, like you can't just be like, oh, we're gonna just make this franchise
Year
exclusive to
One
Xbox.
is the
No,
Year One pass.
no, some Doom Year One game or something.
No, Doom Year One. I put in Doom Year One, and it's the Year One pass for Doom Eternal.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't,
some
I don't know.
prequel game that's supposed to be coming out.
Oh,
That's the prequel to
did
Doom, like
nothing.
the Doom of this 2016, 2018, 2016.
2016.
Yeah, so it's
How
meant
do
to
you?
be. Mm.
What? I don't know. We'll
Something,
see
something.
what happens about it.
But
But
yeah, but
like
it's just like,
new IPs, I expect like they put them on Game Pass as Game Pass
mm,
only and PC. But like existing IPs like Crash, Spyro, Tony Hawk's, Diablo,
multi-platform.
they should be still everywhere. Like, god dang,
Exactly. Like,
still put them on Game Pass by all means, but like just release them everywhere. Switch, Probably not Switch. Oh, depends. Switch will be up by then, so.
But even then, like, does it have to be day dot? Like, delay it by a month or 2 months, or so you get that, when it finally comes to
Yeah.
Game Pass or something, you know?
Like it's gonna be. Oh, I also found out that the Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 remake that finally hit Steam recently. I think
Yes, it did. I only just hit Steam. It's
you had
crazy.
Tony Hawk collecting skate, like the real
Mm.
skate letters. Did you see the video? And it's like, was that secret tape in the roof?
No, I didn't still.
It was like it had like skating like the gold balloons
Mm.
on each side of the thing. Like he just going up, tap, tap, tap. Like the dude like in his 50s, and he still fucking got it. Like he's still skating. Is he in his 50s? I don't even know. I thought he would have
Something,
fucking retired by now. Like
something. Yeah, I
no,
don't
he's
know.
still fucking going.
It's crazy.
Good old Tony Hawk, man.
Keeps breaking bones too. Like he just keeps doing it.
Yeah, right.
He's fucking.
Yeah, but yet he's still fine. Like
Just says it takes a little bit longer for things to heal.
I thought arthritis would have kicked in by now. Like god dang.
You think so, but yeah.
But then again, it depends what bone you break and shit. So
Hmm.
skateboarding is usually your arms or your legs.
That's it. Like.
But also you saw it. The PS5 Slim got revealed.
Yes. Those 4 panels and the detachable drive.
Yeah, which is pretty
So
cool. Like
good.
if you get the digital, you can have the option to
Mm.
buy a drive and stick on there and be like a physical.
But then if you have the physical, you can detach it.
And yeah,
Yeah, it's all because it's the same unit.
but it just
It's
comes with
just
the drive.
one comes with it already with the default plate, and the other one you can buy.
Mm.
It's
Yeah,
just
right.
you can just get that one now and
I'm just
just buy
buying
the
the
drive at a later
physical
date.
anyway.
Just get the whole thing as one. Like why hassle?
It's a 30% smaller,
It's a decent size, small, yeah.
and it's cool how they got the bottom ones as matte plates and the top ones are
Yeah,
glossy.
kind of like
That's
a
fucking
throwback to the
cool.
PS4 when they did that.
And the PS3, no,
Mm.
no, yeah, the PS3 was glossy, the piano
Yeah,
one.
it was the PS4 when they had that one section panel where one side was the gloss and the other side was the matte.
Yeah, right.
So that's kind of
I
cool.
never had one of those. I don't think.
Mm.
I think my first PS4 I bought was a Batman Arkham Knight one. I had the silver one and the Batman logo. Well, I had Batman on the whole side. Um, but no, the PS5 Slim is out November in the US.
Yep.
Or was it Japan? I think it's in the US in November, and everyone else at a later date, like December
Mm.
start of next year.
Yeah, that's
But
it.
they're phasing out the. This takes over from for the old PS5s.
Yeah,
Like this is the new standard.
yeah. The slim line, which that's what they did with the PS4s as well. Well, no, PS3s definitely happened with the PS3s where the old like line got pushed out and the newer ones
Yeah,
took over that were small and
where the
compact.
Slim is the best one to get.
Like why? They'll just keep having what they have of it until they've sold out basically of the old line.
Yep, and then
And you have the option
got
of
the new stuff waiting in the back.
so release that you have option of wanting the old
They
model, the
wouldn't
new
have bought
model.
more stock for a while,
Mm. Like you'll have the option of buying either or. Because some people still want the old system. Like that's thing. Some people be like, no, I want the old one.
right?
You know. I definitely want to just get a slim and be done with it. You know.
Yeah,
It'd be cool.
but in a word of caution, the PS5 Pro might be out the end of next year, so be careful if you want that instead. Just
Yeah.
wait till next year.
So.
Well, it's rumored, so I don't know if it's true or not, but take it with a grain of salt. But next year is 4 years of the PS5. That's crazy to think. 4 years nearly. Well, it's nearly 3 years right now.
Yep. Yes.
Makes sense for a Pro because we got the PS4 Pro about 4 years after the
Yeah.
PS4 came out. So, hey, yay! But there has been specs leaked from the PS5 Pro. It's a fucking equivalent to a 4070 for the graphics. Like you're gonna get 4K,
Yeah.
like 60.
That's it. It's just one of those.
So it's like, yeah, and kind of bad for Microsoft because they said they weren't doing a mid-gen thing.
Mm.
Uh, I think for their next Xbox, if there is a next one, they should just stick to one unit. Like,
$100, yeah.
not do the S as a potato version. I don't want to use the word potato, but I did see like someone bagged on the PS5 for paying for a stand for the vertical stand, and someone put they said why pay for a stand when the Series S has a stand and they put a potato with a plate under it. Yes, I was like, wow. I was gonna retweet it, but
Uh,
I'll offend a lot of Xbots. Um, no, but PS5 Slim's gonna be out soon. Get it, get it
mm,
while it's hot. That's gonna be the new standard, so you will get it anyway. So no, it is cool though. I mean, you pay like $30 for a stand. If you want to put it vertically, I've got mine horizontal again. Like mine's not up here like it used to be. Mine's down.
mm.
So I did just clean it out recently, like
Yep.
a couple of days ago. Then I put it down into the unit. I don't know what it is, but it was up, and I like it better laid down. I like it up as well, but I had room for it down there. There's a big empty hole, so I just filled it. I actually let me put my Wii next to the TV now, not fucking down on the floor nearly. But
Mm.
playing the Wii, I am keen for more Wii games.
I'm on me
I
Wii.
don't know. I don't know what it is. The fucking the, there's a marble game that I want. It's called Marble Mania. It's got other names as well, but Marble
Yeah,
Mania. You use the what's it called? The Wiimote. You like tilt the Wiimote and it tilts the level and you move the marble. So fucking good. Like that's where I think Nintendo fucked up. If they continued the Wii, like it's a home console with all these fucking unique features that no one else had. And what has the Switch got? Just like it's got motion and a touchpad. Pretty much a Wii U. Um, just you can take it everywhere with you. Where the Wii U was in your house was not like you couldn't really take it anywhere. You needed the console to still play the game. Um, but there was another few things. I did I was screenshotting a lot of stuff. Not a lot, but uh, Marvel actually they changed plans on how they're doing their TV shows and stuff like that. Shows will now have proper showrunners that write pilots and show bibles. So and a focus on multi-season serialized TV rather than limited series. They're gonna actually have proper multi-season shows now, not just what they've been doing like one-offs or. So that's fucking cool. And Daredevil Born Again has just been rebooted. They just scrapped the whole thing and starting fresh, which I think is good for the show because apparently the first 4 episodes of this show were him in the courtrooms. That is not Daredevil. I mean, it is, but it's also not at the same time. Like, god dang. I had the first 4 episodes of him just in a courtroom. How is that interesting? I see why they scrapped it. How'd that even get greenlit though? Like, oh, they also fired all the writers and directors from that as well. They got rid of them and got new ones. But so that's back at the drawing board. You'll probably see that in a few years. Yeah, not soon. That's back from square one, which ain't a fucking bad thing as long as it's good. I think they're trying to make it in line with the Netflix show. They fucked it. Now this new one is doing that. These new people. I'm keen. If they do it, can they bring back the fucking Punisher now?
Right? Like, how good would that be just to have him back?
Like that
Like,
ended on a fucking
give us fucking what's his name again? Bernthal.
Johnny Bernthal.
Get him back. He wants to do it so bad. Like, come on. Like,
I also want. I also want Ubisoft to kind of get bought by Sony and like get their movie division.
right?
Because I
Uh,
I want Breakpoint as a fucking movie with fucking Johnny Bernthal as Walker. Like, get that in movie form or show form. Because I think Ghost Recon will convert into a show easy.
oh, 100%. It's just missions. Like, yeah, okay, we're going to do missions assault, do these rescue hostage situations, take out targets, deliver packages, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that'd work great.
Make
Here in
what
the
the
drama in
game is
between.
into a show.
Add the stress of, like, them trying to get through and, like, all this
They're
stuff
only
going
good
on.
at that. They did it with Last of Us.
Mm.
They did Uncharted into a movie. They can no doubt turn
You
Ghost
can
Recon
easily
like
pull out all the
Breakpoint
crap that we
Wildlands
don't
into a
need.
show.
Like, take out all the crap you don't need and just streamline it.
Yeah,
Like,
like
it's easy to be done. Like, One Piece. One Piece literally took out a lot of the filler, and it works. Like, you don't need filler. Tell a story. Like, it can be done. Like,
can we just get Ghost Recon as a live action
oh,
fucking?
yeah. It's Tom Clancy's. Like, come on, we've
Because
had plenty of, you know.
yeah, because Amazon's doing the Tom Clancy stuff.
Mm.
Maybe they can do it. Like fuck. But Ubisoft, if you're fucking listening, please can either Amazon or Sony, I mean PlayStation at this point, can they just have Ghost Recon just rights to make something? Like please. Hey, that shit will sell like hotcakes.
Mm.
Because if it's better than the damn game, the
Yeah, well,
game's not
that's
bad,
it.
but it's you know.
Mm.
I'm recently started playing it again.
Oh, that was the.
I'm I'm smashing it,
Oh, I
and
didn't bring that up
it's
last
not
week.
bad.
That's the
What?
thing that got me too with fucking like people were trying to compare current state Unity with current state Mirage, and be all like, "Oh, Mirage looks bad, but here's a 9-year-old game, and it's doing better than Mirage." It's like, yeah, you're comparing current state Unity. If you were to go back to the what 9 years ago and to current like then state Unity, and compared with Mirage, you know what I mean? It would be a completely different story.
Then State Unity was unplayable.
Like these people These people are like,
They
oh
had
look
like a
look how good this
decade to
game
patch.
is.
Like
Like they've had a decade to clean the fuck out of the game. Like they're showing stuff in Mirage where like the dude was grabbing on the lip, but the platform was out and he was holding onto invisible platforms.
mm,
Unity had a shit ton of that shit. Like you'd be walking
their
across the roof
faces were
and you just fall through
missing. Like
buildings and people and fucking you'd grab onto nothing. Like Unity had that. Worse. It's like these
worse,
fucking
yeah.
gamers like are comparing things that like they shouldn't be comparing about.
Only they say that because Ubisoft put out a tweet saying that
Mm.
Mirage is as successful at launch as Origins and Odyssey was,
Mm. It
which
honestly
means
was. It sold like mad. Like it's done really well.
I played a little bit of it, like maybe 3-4
Mm.
hours, but it's fucking good. Back
Like
to the old
I'll pick
ways,
that up.
like you got to be stealthy.
Yeah, well, that does work on last gen too. I thought they just made it no, like next gen only, but no.
No, which is sad. Like they should have went all out next gen. Like, come
Exactly.
on.
Like I'm surprised.
I
There's
think the
only so
next
long.
game will be doing that
There's
though.
only so much longer that you can do where you're still holding
Well,
on.
Sony's dropped it now.
Like,
Like, there's no PS4 games
mm,
for Sony now. Like,
that's it.
which Spider-Man 2 is out next Friday.
Mm. And Thursday
I'm
is Hot
keen.
Wheels.
Hey,
Thursday is Hot Wheels.
Thursday is it?
We talked about this last week.
Yeah, but Thursday. Then you got so it's going to get decimated by Spider-Man Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Why would you release a day before Spider-Man 2? Why? People are going to spend their money where? Spider-Man. Getting for my 9 inches of Venom though. I fucking want it.
Oh,
I
it
won't
looks
get it
so
till
good.
till the week after though,
Yeah, it comes in. Yeah.
because they won't. The funny thing is that the place will get it on Thursday,
Mm.
but they won't come back till Tuesday because it releases Friday. They can't deliver it till Friday, but
Mm.
they don't come down till next Tuesday. I'm like, nah. Because with AC Mirage, I got that day one because that released on a Thursday last week. Was it
Yep.
last week? Week before? Yeah, well, last week. It was
Mm.
on Thursday. Like their shipping's quick, man. Like JB, they shipped it on Wednesday. It was here Thursday
Mm.
from Melbourne. Like, dang,
That's
that's what I
pretty
mean. Like,
good.
but my Spider Man's gonna be sitting in a warehouse
Getting in the
over the
dust.
weekend until Tuesday.
Big sads.
I'll be, bruh. I can't check anything though. I can't look at social media because there's fucking Spider-Man spoilers everywhere.
I mean, there's
There
already.
already is.
Yeah.
But I've seen nothing. Thankfully, like nothing pops
Mm.
up.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't go on Twitch because people be playing it. I'm like, I can't watch. I don't want spoils. But then
Yeah.
Tuesday will happen. Then I'll be gone from the world for like a week. I was looking at the lizard. He's animated so fucking well. They got him roaring into the camera. He's what's it called? The skin on his throat and that was fucking shaking. He had saliva coming out everywhere. Like dang. Like all the minor details that other developers wouldn't put in there. Insomniac just do it. There had been a few. Well, the embargo for the reviews lift. I think it's Tuesday for us. Or was it Monday night? This coming Monday. Monday is coming. Couple of days. They reviews are out. So beware for all these nines and tens that people have been giving it. Because it actually is that good of a game that one of the reviews gave it a 10. One and the other one gave it a 9.
Yeah.
And they said it's their favorite superhero movie ever. It's the best. Like, well, I need give it. Damn these reviewers. Damn these reviewers. Just teasing like that. But no, that's out soon. But keen, I just want to play it. I hope after this we get a release date for Stellar Blade on that. Because what's the next game? We don't fucking know what the next game is. But next year is packed. Rise of the Ronin and all that. So that's as early next year, so don't know when. But I'm actually kind of glad because there's so many games coming out. Like a few people have been tweeting it. Like there's so many games out. Like how did people have enough time to play them? Like on a daily basis, there's a few. There's literally a few games a day that comes out for everything. Like how did people have time for this? I'm still trying to do my backlog. Like I'm playing Breakpoint again for the second time, but on PS5 this time. The game's still fucked. The game is still fucked. I must say. It's it's not fucked. It's not buggy. It is buggy. It's not buggy. It's not buggy. It's I don't know what it is,
It
but
is.
I'm looking at the person I'm playing with. They put a map marker. I can't see it. So they're telling me to drive somewhere. I'm like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. Like, the game's been out for like 4 or 5 years and they haven't fucking fixed that from launch. The UI is bugged. And like, I can see a marker. My teammate can't see the marker. Uh, it's like, But you know how like the E41 area, like the main hub, there are still a lot of people playing this game. Because
Yeah.
we entered that and they're like, there's all these people that are doing their shit. Like, there's still a lot of people playing Breakpoint.
Well, that's it. Because it's just one of those games that's still like after a lot of the updates, like
Mm.
it may not have fixed everything, but it's still a very playable game, and people still like to play it.
The
Like,
movement's so good in that.
I do want
Yeah.
to jump on and play it at some point.
Yeah,
Maybe look
right?
into it.
Mm. Do it.
But yeah, oh,
Because
I'm
that's
sweat.
so fucking good, man.
I'm sweating under these lights.
Sweating. Sweating bullets.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Oh, yeah. But anything else you want to add, Des?
No, I did my little spit spatter.
You little spitter spatter. You little spatter spit. What is punch time explosion?
No idea.
I do network punch time explosion. It's weird. But on that one, otherwise I will start rambling again. Um, thank you, Beardies and Beardheads, for joining us on episode 41. As always, we'll catch you guys next time. We have been Dale and Jim. Fucking dropping my pen. Dale and Jim. We'll catch you then. Appreciate you. Bye bye.
Go on.
Just realised you had your Beardy Bro shirt on. Wait, did you change that?
No, I've had it on the whole time. Of course, I haven't magically just disappeared.
Oh, really? I didn't even fucking
Well,
notice.
I changed it when like I said I needed to change before the potty. So
Yeah, I thought you changed it again. I didn't know you actually had the Beardy Bros one on.
yeah, I've been wearing it the whole time, motherfucker. Gotta put this on. 'Cause I found it.
Motherfucker.
Oh.
What?